See here. All right, I think we live now, man. I think we are live. We got Mark the Fourth in here, chugging back some old English
Oh,
with some
all
Bulldogs
right.
in the back.
Yeah. What's going
Yeah.
on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah. I got bad lightning. Need to take me
Lightning or
some.
lighting?
Yeah, lightning. Yeah, bad lightning. No, bad lighting. There, maybe that's a little better.
That's better.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
just
nice.
probably just ugly, just fucking up the picture or something. I
You
don't know.
ain't, man. You ain't seen ugly till you see my ugly old ass. But nah,
Yeah.
man. I was going to ask you about your latest. I know you do a lot of hunting, man. A lot of hunting more than I do. Tell me about your last hunt
Yeah.
you did.
So the last hunt, we already talked about the one from last year, kind of. But the last hunt is very interesting this year. So to catch everybody else up to speed, if they're watching, whew, well, that's some good stuff right here. Old English 800. Anyway, that's off topic. So last year, end of the year, me and my son had a uh, good hunt. He's 10 years old. His first actual. So take it back a little bit. I normally make my kids go through like 2 years of gun safety before I let them touch even a
Sure.
pellet
Yeah.
rifle.
Absolutely.
So the year before last, I let him shoot a pellet rifle. It was actually for his like a birthday thing or something, and we had a bunch of balloons and put money and stuff in it, and let
Awesome.
him shoot it
That's
with the
cool,
with
man.
a like a red rider. So that was
That's
pretty
a good
cool.
idea, dude. That's awesome. That's I've never heard of
Yeah,
that. That's pretty cool, man.
yeah. So he did that. But I'm trying to. It was kind of difficult because his brother does like they got these splat guns now. You shoot at each other, and they got like the airsoft guns where they shoot at each
Yeah.
other and stuff like that. And Nerf.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell him it's kind of hard because I always tell him, even with like a pellet gun or BB gun, always point your weapon in a safe direction and stuff like that.
Right.
But then you go in the house and then they're shooting like splat guns at each other and stuff like that. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. It's kind, but I'm pretty sure he gets it and he understands. He does do really good. And we're going to keep working on it as far as safety goes. He doesn't point a gun in any unsafe direction. He started this year. Before the season started, I started teaching him on the crossbow.
Mm.
So he's really good at shooting that
No,
crossbow on target.
that's good, dude. That's awesome, man. Everybody needs to learn how to shoot a crossbow. That's one thing I need to work on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then maybe next year I'll get him on a like a junior compound bow.
Yeah, yeah, always. Yeah, archery is key, man. My dad,
Yeah.
when I was probably your son's age, and he bought me it's it was a cheap compound bow because he didn't know if I was going to use it, and he always had a nice bow, but he taught me a little bit, and I kind of got away from it, but that's something I've been thinking a lot about getting back into, and that's awesome. That's an awesome skill to teach a kid, especially.
Yeah. And he loves it, man. Even if he's tired or he wants to play the game or something, if I'm like, I'm going hunting, you want to go? He'll want to go hunting, even if we don't see anything, and he'll still want to go. But so bring us to this year. We had a mishap last year with a rifle. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be different with the what I think I'm gonna do. I think he's scared of that 300 because it's got so much recoil. Now
Yeah.
he's a big
Yeah.
kid,
It could be.
defensive lineman, offensive lineman. He's a big kid, but that recoil and how loud it is, maybe I think kind of psychs him out to where he's like
Yeah.
he pulls it or something. Because if we go target practicing or something like that, with a crossbow bow or whatever, I mean it's got an optic on it. It's got a speed ring on it. He's dead on every time. Goes through all his progressions to find where he's supposed to put it. He holds it pretty steady. He knows, don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot. He goes through all that stuff. And
Yeah.
he can probably, I would say, successfully shoot. I don't shoot past 40, 45 yards. I wouldn't, because it's too much time before your arrow or a boat gets to the deer.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a lot of distance, man, for
yeah.
sure. A lot of
And
wind.
you don't
Wind.
want a bad shot, which is what I'm
Not
teaching
yeah.
him
Not with one
about
because you don't. Yeah.
bad shot.
You don't be chasing no deer through the woods off of a bad shot, man.
Uh,
On a bow and arrow, man. That's
so what happened was the story is we go out, we're sitting in a stand. Here's the kicker: we're sitting at this property down here, um, and I got my 300. That morning, I think I made some breakfast or something like. Uh, I forgot what I had, drank coffee or something like that. Took my shower and everything. We get in the truck, head over there, get in there, good time, walk all the way down. We're sitting in there. First light, I hear deer coming in. The deer comes down, goes off the wrong way. Another deer comes in, crosses. It's called like a horseshoe where we were sitting. There's like a
okay.
thicket of trees through the middle, and there's uh, around all these trees, like in an oval, is a food plot. And the
Okay.
deer was walking across, like in front of us, from one side of the food plot to the other. So he had the gun up when the deer got to the other side of the food plot in front of us, maybe 26 to 30 yards. He shot, but the shot was way low. I mean, it's like a 4 to 12 um, Bushnell scope on this 300 Win Mag at 30 yards. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
it's a
yeah.
very easy shot,
Yeah.
but
I mean, he's a
but
kid. He's learning, man.
exactly. So I'm like, here's the kicker. When the sun started coming up, my stomach was tore up, buddy.
Oh
I
God.
mean, I had to shit something so bad, man. And I'm like, man, these deer need to come off. I was like, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer,
Yeah, the
and we're
bubble
gonna have to
guts,
go.
man.
I gotta go to the bathroom, right? So the next thing I know, this deer comes out. So I'm like, all right. So he gets his gun up. I reach over, click it off safety real slow. Deer's walking through, looks up. When the deer looks up, bam! And I see the deer start running down through the woods. Like I saw like flash, like hair flying. I'm like, did you aim where you were supposed to? He's like, I think so. Yes, sir.
But if
I'm
you saw
like,
hair, you know he hit him. Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Definitely hit
I'm
him.
like, I don't think so because that deer was supposed to just drop on the ground. Right? I've never had a
He
deer
took
walk
off,
with.
man.
Yeah, when he took off, the deer, oh shit, that hurt. I was like, I don't know. So anyway, we go down there and we're looking. I'm looking for blood. I see a big puff of like some hair and stuff, and then I just see bone for like 10 feet, like a bit, like little chiplets of bone all over.
Dang.
And then I start tracking through where the deer like ran through, and we get down through there. And like I was telling you earlier, I'm gonna say again, he can see blood that like nobody can see. And I mean, just like the smallest speck of blood on like a little piece of pine out of the tree will be in the ground on the ground. It'll be like a little, like the size of a pin drop. He'll be like right there. I'll be like, where are you talking about? He'll walk down, reach down in the grass, pick up a little piece of pine straw. It'll be like a little drop of blood on it. I'm like,
Man,
how
that's
the hell
awesome.
did you see that buried in the grass? You know what I'm saying? And
That's
it's
awesome,
crazy. He
man.
can see that and he can follow that, and I don't see nothing. I'm looking for like telltale signs
Yeah,
of like deer
right. Yeah,
rashing through the ground and
right.
like big drops of blood and like broken branches and stuff. And yeah, he can see like little. So anyway,
That's cool, man.
the funny part is, well, it wasn't funny at the time. The guy's property we were hunting at, the club owner is an older guy. Bless his heart, he's got health problems and stuff, and he can't hear. He's got a hearing aid, and but he loves Mark Samuel. He gave him a $600 crossbow as a gift.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
his third
Yeah.
time meeting him. Um, he's like, I got something for you. Gave it to him, but anyway, so we're walking through here, right? And the guy heard us shoot. He was over on the other side of the property at his stand. He's like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "We were down here following blood." I was like, he was like, "I don't see you. Where are you at?" So I'm like, "We're down here in the woods. I'm trying to follow this blood, da da da." And so then he's like, "Man, I can't find you. I don't know where you at. I don't know how I'm gonna get to you." Uh, he's like, "Hey!" He starts yelling. So if you just follow the blood, he's like, I don't see what you're talking about. Da 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 da. So now I've lost the blood trail because I'm sitting here trying to look through the woods and see if. Now we're all turned
Yeah.
around trying to figure out where in the hell are we going back the way we came, or are we going in the right
Yeah.
direction? So he keeps yelling, I can't find you, down. I said, hey man, after about 20 minutes, I was like, listen, because he kept calling back and forth. I was like, hey, when I
Lost
find
us.
him, I'll give
There we
you a
go.
call. Don't worry about coming down through here. When I find him, I'll give you a call. Click. He's up there still yelling and screaming. I said, don't worry about it. So anyway, like an hour and a half later, we pick up more blood. And we're walking, 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 walking. Next thing you know, up on a ridge, maybe 100 yards away, they might have been about 80 to 100 yards away. I see a deer get up and start walking. And I said, oh man, I said, we got us another one. We're about to shoot another one. So I start walking to find a clearing. And then I see the deer look down, and then it starts limping like this. I said, that's the deer. I said, you shot his
That's the
leg.
one. Yep.
Yeah. I said, oh crap. So then now, which was dumb of me, we start walking straight to where we saw the deer. Now we're not trailing blood anymore, right? We're just walking to where we saw the deer. Uh, so I get up there. The deer's like we're on top of the ridge, and then we goes up again. So I'm like, or slightly up. So I'm looking. I'm like, he was right here because there's a big pile of blood where he was sitting where I saw him. And
Right.
then so we're looking, and I look up 75 yards away. He's sitting down and then sees us and looks like that and starts to get up. And I had my vest open, right? It wasn't attached. And I threw my gun up real quick and boom. And when I shot, my vest slid off my shoulder and the scope cracks me in the head. That's that
Oh,
scar right there on my head.
dude.
And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And my son looks up. He's like, Daddy, you're bleeding. I was like, yeah, no kidding. I'm just leaking blood down like that, like a bit. It was probably about an inch and a half long scar. down. It was split. It split it good too.
Good
And
Lord, son.
so now here's the thing. Now I got a couple problems. I've been out here having a shit on myself for 2
Yeah.
hours
You ain't even took
walking
a
through
shit
the
yet.
woods. Yeah.
Oh God.
Now I need stitches in my head and I'm bleeding and I can't stop it. I got no
And
tissue.
the deer's still gone. He ain't got a deer yet. I mean, good God.
The deer's up there. I shot him. So, but I ain't even got to him yet. Now I'm bleeding. I can't stop bleeding. I got no nothing. I didn't have my book backpack. All that shit's in the truck. When I get to the deer, I go to field dress him. I didn't even have my knife. Not nothing. I didn't even have my fucking keys to get. I left my keys, and I couldn't even cut them open with my
The
keys.
key, yeah. I
My
mean,
keys were in the
you
truck.
couldn't root him
I
like do it
had,
with
I
hands.
had nothing,
Damn,
nothing.
son.
So I was like, I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I'm just sitting there. I'm so mad and frustrated. I'm like, I want to freak out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not going to help. I still got a shit really bad. And I see the deer dead, but I was like, I got no tissue. I got no nothing. My son's right here. I'm not shitting out here with him. He's going to be talking about this for like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? He already jones me every time we go somewhere, trying to bust me out in front of everybody. So
Uh,
I'm like, so I get up, I walk up there, get all the way up there to that deer. I pull my pistol out, boom, boom, and shoot it in the head a couple times, make myself feel a little better. Grab the deer. Thank you, Lord, for this deer, and take off walking it, which is it's kind of contradiction. But man, I was so mad at that damn deer, man. And I was mad at him for making a bad shot, but I can't say that to him because just what happens when you're young, you got to learn.
he's learning,
But
man. Yeah, I get
but
it.
the deer should have just knew what was going on and just played dead right there or something, or you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
shit. But we get to this deer, he blew the whole leg like it was hanging on by a piece of skin about a quarter inch wide.
Dang.
It was barely hanging on. There's no bone. All the bone on both sides was all blown out. That was all
His,
that bone we saw.
his front leg, right?
Yeah, front
But he
leg. It
was,
was
hey
way
man,
down here. It was
he,
below the elbow.
he was close though. I mean, all things considered, he was close as far as what you want to do a kill shot on a deer. He was close. He
Man,
missed it
look,
by a few inches,
he
man.
missed it. He missed it by about 2.5 feet. That's all. Ain't that bad.
At least it
He'll
didn't shoot
get.
him in the ass. It could have shot him in the ass, you know.
We'd have never found that damn deer. You ever slap a horse on the ass, he'll never stop running. So, man, I had
Oh,
no rope, no nothing. Here I am. I'm so far in the woods now. It's been almost 3 hours. It took us 3 hours to get out of there. We started going down through there at like 8:30. We didn't leave off of that property until we didn't get back till like 12:45, I think. No, we got to
good
the
grief.
processor. I took that deer to the processor. $130 if you're interested
Oh
for a
yeah,
doe.
I'm not.
$130. I processed my own deer. I was so mad. I took it to the processor. But after I had to pay that money, I said I'll never do that again.
Yeah, they
Ever.
charge you on the damn leg, man. It's for a little bit of work they do. They charge you out the because they
Yeah,
know
we
they can't.
normally
You don't know, you
we
know.
normally do it all. I do it all myself right here, or I get my brother to
Yeah,
come up. He's got a bigger meat grinder, and we'll grind it all up, and I'll beat out my my cube steaks. And I don't know how to really cut my steaks, but if I take them to the processor, they cut really good, nice steaks, real like steaks. I can't do it. I don't know the cuts of how to cut up the
I
meat
don't.
right.
I don't either, but maybe it's something we both should learn.
Yeah,
Uh,
now that'll be good. But
yeah,
I did. But anyway, so to end the story off, I had to grab that deer because it was a doe by the back legs. He helped me for about as far as he could, which was probably about 40 or 50 yards. And then he couldn't. I said, just let me get him because he, had to stop. And so here I am. The bad part was we don't know where the hell we are now. We
Oh
weren't
Lord,
following
yeah,
blood anymore
right.
because we saw the deer way over that way somewhere. So now when we finally get it, I'm like, how the fuck do we get back? We're in the middle of the wood. We're damn near to a highway. We've been walking so far. I'm like, I don't know how in the hell we're gonna get out of here. So we just started walking. Luckily, we ran across some blood, and Mark Samuel just kind of like walks us kind of out of there, and the guy came back up there, and I was like, he's like, where are y'all? Da, da, da. I was like, I'm trying to get there, but my hands like dragging a deer up and down like places, and the deer is just you're just grabbing hair and hooves, and it
Mhm.
just kept slipping out of my hand, slipping out of my hand, slipping out of my hand. Every time I would hit a bump or a rock or something, and by the time I got probably 50, 60 yards from the truck, I had to walk up like a steep little thing. My hands were like locked like this, and I
Oh
had to like
Lord,
pull them like that. And I was like, go up there to the truck and go get me a rope or a strap or something,
yeah, something to drag him with.
you
Yeah,
know. And I couldn't even like tie it, so I just took it and put it around his neck and put it around myself and around the neck and tried to drag it out of there. Boy, when I got back to that truck, he's like, "Man, I couldn't find." Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I almost cussed that old man. I'm not gonna lie, man. It took everything in me to be. It was a quiet ride. I'll tell you that much. And he just kept talking. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. Da 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 da. Put it over there and da da da. I'm sitting here like, dude. I said, hey man. I said I took him through that damn deer. He just steady talking to me. I ain't saying a damn word. And he's just talking. Oh, that's nice, Mark Samuel. Da 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 da. Whatever. This and that and whatever else. And he's talking, talking, talking. We get back to the truck. Man, I took that deer. He helped me throw it on my truck. Uh, he steady talking to me. Yeah, man, you want to come? Da, da, da. I say, hey, man, I ain't trying to be rude. I really appreciate you letting me hunt here. But like I told you, I got a shit so fucking bad. I was like, I gotta go. He's like, oh, I understand. I understand when you got to use the restroom. While he was talking, he just kept trying to come up with another conversation. I was going to get in the
yeah. I
truck.
was like, man, dude, shut up! I gotta go
Boom.
take a shit. I mean, man, shut the hell up, dude. Let me go take a dump. Damn.
Bro, I got to the house, went and took a shit. We were supposed to be hanging the deer up in the front yard, but I couldn't. I couldn't get my face to stop bleeding. So because it was blood all down in my mouth, kept running down in my mouth and stuff, and it down towards my eye, and I'm like, man. Uh, um. So when I went back outside, I'm like, and I kept having to hold this. I'm like, dude, I'm not about to sit here and having to do all this, strap it up, because my gambrel is not in the tree, it's sitting in my box, and I would have to get up there and do all that shit. And I'm just like, man, I'm not doing that. I was like, I'll just take it to the processor.
Yeah,
Boy, I won't do that shit again.
yeah. That's expensive, man.
Boy, I needed that money back soon as I gave it to her.
Well, it's good to eat fresh meat, but it sucks you got to pay that much for it, So it's kind of a trade off.
Yeah, it definitely is. People do taxidermy stuff. I won't do that.
Uh-uh.
I've had some pretty nice bucks, but
Oh, dude, that stuff's so
I cut
expensive.
their racks off. Yeah, because they charge you an arm and a leg for a mount.
Yeah, it's
It's
ridiculous.
like, I mean, I would like to keep some of them
Well, sure,
to
yes,
so I can
trophies,
because
man. I
I
mean,
have the story,
yeah,
but Man, I don't know.
Yeah, my cousin, she does taxidermy, and she's pretty good. So I might have a line for you. I don't know if I know Georgia and North Carolina, we're pretty far away. But if you
Yeah,
have anything, I may be able to get you a deal. I'm not sure though. But
yeah,
my brother, he does the Angus cattle thing, and so we have a ton of fresh beef, cow
right.
beef, Angus beef. So, but people don't realize the difference in what you buy from the store and what you can kind of do for yourself. But yeah,
Dude,
$130, man. That's
I wish I had a damn cow, man. I don't know that if I had one cow, it might not live very long, dude. I'd be like, don't you know I can fucking shoot you right now and I won't have to worry about going to the grocery store for like two or
yeah,
three
you'd
years.
eat. Yeah, you'd eat for forever, man.
A cow? A whole damn cow?
A whole
Man,
cow and
shit. All them ribs, the straps,
everything, man. You
tenderloins,
uh, the
the
roast. I mean, you
the
can the
roast.
steaks. I
Man,
mean,
the
yeah,
steaks, man.
it's
The
everything,
whole
man.
steaks you can get off a whole dude.
The
That'd
only
be
thing
awesome.
is with the Angus cattle, you have to season it yourself. So you can't depend on it to be like the hamburger meat and all that stuff to have any kind of a flavor to it unless you
I
put the
think
flavor.
Angus actually tastes better than
Yeah, it does.
your
You just got to put
run
salt
of
and
the
pepper
mill.
on it, man, when you're
Yeah.
cooking it, because they don't. There's nothing. There's no additives in there like the stuff we get from Guatemala, and that where most of our hamburger meat comes from, usually somewhere around in there.
I think it's like somewhere around Brazil. I thought it
Okay,
was. It's
that's right. Yeah,
somewhere in South America.
yeah. But when they send it over, you get all these additives and stuff, so people
And
get
then they
used to
got a lot that
it.
comes from China, Asia, and stuff too.
Yeah,
They get
that's
a
right.
lot of stuff
That's
over
right.
there too.
But so if you cook this, it's just, I mean, there's almost no grease, but you gotta put some salt and pepper on it.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with deer meat. Deer does not have um a lot of. I mean, it's very very lean.
Yeah.
So people say, like my buddy says, find you something to do. People say somebody's eavesdropping outside of my door. So now they're gonna play like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just making my.
I
I'm
was just
just
making
coming
noise. Yeah.
in. Yeah. So yeah. So with the deer meat so lean, you have to add flavor to it,
Yeah.
and so the guy was saying he bleeds them out for so long, changing out water, vinegar, and all this other stuff. He's like, if you don't, it'll taste real gamey. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, you don't do that. Your meat don't taste gamey. I was like, man, I'll cut a freaking back strap off a deer and throw it straight on the grill. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my goodness, oh no, I can't
No,
do that or
no, it's
whatever. I
supposed
was
to taste
like,
good. It ain't supposed to
it,
taste like it ain't supposed to taste like a cow because it ain't a damn cow. It's supposed to have its own
yeah,
flavor.
I
It's,
mean,
it's,
it just
it's
tastes like
seasoning, man.
meat to me. I don't,
Yeah,
deer
you got to
tastes
put
like
seasoning on
deer.
it.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
don't. Deer don't really have a flavor to me. Like
No,
a
it's
pig,
blank.
you
Yeah,
can
it's
take.
blank.
Yeah, it's blank. A pig has its own flavor.
Yeah, pig tastes like a pig.
Yeah,
Cows
a
taste like
cow.
cows.
Yeah, and deer tastes like deer. You trying to
Yeah, it's
make
just
a deer taste like a, but I don't know. Whatever.
no, I hear you. It's just people are afraid to put salt and pepper on their damn meat. I don't understand it. They want to do
Yeah,
all this soaking it in buttermilk and all this other
yeah,
junk.
yeah. He's like you go
Yeah,
3 or 4 days. You keep rinsing it out, water and vinegar and all this kind of stuff and whatever else, and like it gets a wild game taste out of it. Like with pigs, like boars. I can understand that. Older boars have a different taste, like a tougher taste meat,
Right, I can
and
imagine.
you get that vinegar and stuff in there, breaks the meat down a little bit, and gets a lot of that, um, a lot of the blood out. Like the older blood, uh,
Yeah, the
any
only
blood
boar
in
I've
meat.
had is wild boar sausage. So I ain't never had a lot of boar or anything other than just sausage. But I've had
I've
plenty of
got
that.
one in the deep. Well, actually, no, that's a sow. But yeah, the last sow I shot last year, I still got some of her in the deep freezer. I need to take something out. I took uh the ham or back ham and took it and put it in a crock pot, seasoned it up with a
That'd be good, man.
bunch of like um uh, I forgot what the hell it's called, some kind of broth or something, and um barbecue sauce and all that stuff, and just let it sit in there and just like pull pull
Yeah,
pork.
if you ain't ever had a ham in a crock pot like that, you don't know what you're missing, man. Because it's totally different than
Yeah,
like a ham any other way, man.
yeah. You could take that ham and put it in like a oven, do like a honey spice, put that glaze on it,
Oh yeah,
do
to
like
glaze it with
something
honey,
like that. But it ain't.
spiral
You're
ham or
gonna have
whatever.
to, yeah, spiral ham like that. You could do something like that too.
Yeah,
But it does taste different. It tastes different than like your wild hog texture and taste is different than like your farm raised feeder hog, like what you would use raised to kill and slaughter to eat, like a potbelly pig or something like that. Tastes different than a wild hog you shot running through the woods. They
yeah.
got a different flavor. That's my experience anyway. That's from all the pork I've eaten.
Yeah, the uh, wild boar sausage. We eat it a couple times a year, and it's some of the best sausage I've ever had in my life. I mean, just you
Yeah,
can tell and some people call it gamey, like like you said with deer and stuff. I mean, but it's just meat, dude. I mean, it's gonna be
yeah.
gamey. I mean, if it don't bother me at all.
Well, they call gamey stuff gamey because it doesn't taste like something they're familiar with,
Right?
And
Yeah,
like
that's
deer doesn't taste like fish because a deer is not a fish.
right.
So,
Yeah, no,
you
exactly.
know
No,
what I'm
you're right.
saying?
I mean, it sounds kind of stupid to hear it coming
Yeah.
out of your mouth, but I mean, you're right. That's why people doing it. They
But
want to taste like something that it's not.
that is not. And but I will tell you this: if you want to be healthy, I would say deer meat is one of the leanest meats and probably healthiest meats that you could eat, other than probably like a rabbit or a squirrel.
Yeah, yeah, because a rabbit, there's no fat on a rabbit or squirrel even. I mean, you can
Yeah,
actually starve yourself if you're stuck out in the wilderness and eating rabbits and squirrels. I mean, you can think you're eating a bunch of meat and getting nutrients, but you're not. But yeah, deer
yeah.
deer is
You
really,
can survive
really
on them though. You can survive on
yeah. If
rabbit
you
and
if you had
squirrel.
if you had other things too, but you'd want to kind of you wouldn't want to only eat those.
Yeah, you're
So
supposed to. So that's true. You're supposed to, which I didn't know this till I watched that Naked and Afraid thing. Because the guy was eating like rats and like squirrels and stuff like that. He wasn't getting a lot of energy from it, and he got something that had a lot of like fat. So what he was doing was taking the fat off of this animal and cut the fat off and cutting it into strips, and he would take it and like fry up and just cook the fat
yeah, eat it. Yeah,
and
yeah,
eat the fat
for the
because the
fat. Yeah,
fat
because
like
you got to have some
does
fat.
something in your system and
Yeah,
gives you energy. Um,
yeah. I've ate rabbit
I
many
ain't no
times in
fucking
my life,
doctor, but
squirrels
yeah,
and stuff. But no, yeah, you got to have
but
fat. I'm not a doctor either, but yeah, you got
so
to have.
that's what we're doing out here is with the feeding the corn and like my other spot. around the corner with the corn and the other different type of minerals and stuff that they're getting. Um, I mean, it's all natural. I mean, it's corn. It's the same thing like being on a farm and deer will come through in your corn and beans and you know in your beets or whatever. They'll come through and eat it. But the corn, having a lot of the corn, seems to put fat on the deer.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of it on the outside of the ribs and like the what do they call that on the ribs? Like the skirt steak or something
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's a skirt.
It'll be a lot on the outside of it. You can cut the fat off. But yeah, it's that means that the deer are not as lean. They'll have better. They taste better when a deer has a little fat on it.
Sure.
I guess it tastes like it has more flavor to me.
Yeah, sure. But it's still, I mean, either way you cut it, man, it's a damn lean ass animal for sure.
Yeah, they're very, very, very lean. Most of the deer you see will barely have any fat on it.
Yeah, they're really thin, really lean. I'm gonna make me a drink right quick. I'm right here in the same room, so talk away. But I'm on the camera for a minute. I'm gonna make me a drink.
What you gonna be drinking?
Screwdriver. Oh, screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, I love me a good screwdriver. And my hand's still all black and nasty from working on this damn truck. Man, I got my truck. I should have sent it to you because you know I put a brand new plugs, wires, map sensor, I forgot what that other one, purge,
Purge valve.
Yeah, that purge valve, and then I changed the distributor cap and rotor button, right? And I still was having a problem because I just put a fuel pump in there. I put like a racing fuel pump in there and fuel filter, and I still was having a problem. Like when you turn it over or turn it on, if you go to turn it over, it would cut on and cut right back off. Then if you turn it over again, you got to hold your foot to the floor and crank it over, and then and you got to like let it rev way up because what it was doing was dumping too much fuel. So I put brand new injectors, brand new fuel regulator, and all kind of stuff on there. Brand new. All AC Delco parts. And so I'm like, damn, I don't understand. Turns out all it is, after I spent all this damn money, was an $18 sensor. Makes absolutely 0 sense. But it was
ain't that something, man?
Coolant temperature sensor right there next to the thermostat on the front, the top of the motor right there. By the thermostat, the water pump right there. There's a sensor right there. Little small coolant temperature sensor sits in there. It actually has two. It's got 2 wires on one. There's one on the side of the block. That one sends the signal to your dash to tell it when your motor's heating up. Tells you the temperature of your coolant. One sends a signal back to your ECM to tell it how much fuel to put into the motor based on what the temperature is. When that's going bad, it'll tell it to dump way too much fuel into the carburetor, which makes it have really rough starts or not want to start at all. I changed that sensor, damn thing fired right up. Been running like a
That's
top.
unbelievable.
But I had
I'm
already
glad it
bought a
is, but
whole new distributor
yeah,
with
you got all this
the rotor
money in this
button, and
thing.
I bought a whole new one. I had just put it on there like 2 months earlier. Bought a whole new one, racing plugs, brand new AC Delco plugs, and plug wires and all this stuff. So I just went down there and put it all on anyway. And I gave him the parts. I was like, hell, he ain't but 2 months old, you know. So they're brand new, basically.
Yeah, that was me, my wife, and my daughter. They
Oh,
took
for an
some scrap metal
$18
off
sensor, I spent all that damn money.
all that money, yeah, to chase down an $18 sensor. That's like
Yeah,
with
crazy.
my wife and daughter. They went to the scrap yard, took some scrap metal off in mold. I think you got an 88, right?
No, you got an
Is
88.
yours
I got a
88?
94.
I got
I got
89. Fuck you, buddy.
89. Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
getting
got.
an 88, but I got a 94 K 1500.
Okay, I just remember you like an 88. I
Yeah,
got
yep,
89, and it's got a crate engine in it, so I mean it runs fine, dude. Other than just it's beat the crap up. It's old farm truck, man. We beat the piss out of it with firewood and all this other stuff. But she took it down to the scrap. She left it running, which is a good thing. While she's
yeah.
unloading the scrap, she gets back in it. My daughter's in there freaking out, thinking it's going to blow up. And it sounds like a damn diesel, man.
She
I mean,
thought it was gonna
it
blow up.
sounds. Yeah, my daughter's crying, dude. She's like, "Oh my god, it's going to blow up." So they they limped it as far as they could, and they called me, and I didn't know if I mean, I'm thinking the worst. I'm like, "Oh god, it's overheating." They didn't look at the gauges, whatever, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Just a damn fuel injector. So I had to just kind of goose it and get it up hills and back down hills, and I had to stop about 3 or 4 times just to give it a break, and then hit the
did you
fuel
get
pump
it?
with.
Did you go get one of the? Did you get a remanufactured one?
Was that?
Because I got a set of injectors out here that I
No,
could send
I
you.
got
They're
my brother.
fine.
No, my brother. He's taking care of it.
Oh, okay. I was
But
gonna say because I changed and put new injectors in here, spent all that money on them brand new injectors and all that stuff, and turns out it wasn't even the injectors were doing they were supposed to do. That's what the ECM was telling it to do.
yeah. Well, this is my fuel pump. Definitely is fine. It's just it's the damn injector because I was able to kind of limp at home. So uh, if you stopped in traffic or you got going up a hill, it would just bog down. But then
Yeah.
you get going for a little bit, it would kick back on. So
What you got to do? You had to put it in neutral, hold your foot on the throttle a little bit.
I didn't do that. I let off of it and just I would park it for a minute, and then I'd turn the ignition on and let the fuel pump. I figured the fuel pump was delivering fuel to the one injector that was working when I
Yeah,
turned the ignition on, so I could get just a little bit on that.
yeah.
Stop and then do it again. Stop, do it again. Stop, do it again.
How
So
long was your adventure?
well, it wasn't long. It was one town over, so it wasn't that bad.
I need to go. Let me go grab my charger right quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Love you.
No, love you too. Cheers, Annie Corp. Happy 2023, brother. Cheers, Burger Bob.
I forgot I was connected
A
to
little late on the.
I still got my headset connected. I'm all the way on the other side of the house.
I don't guess
That's
my buddies
funny.
are joining up, man.
Hey man, sometimes that's what alcohol does to you.
Nah, that's all good, man.
Alcohol almost made me spit dip in my damn beer. Just then.
Dip in your beer.
Done it before.
Oh man, I've done it a million times.
Man, I got my buddy. I'll tell you. Sometimes he'll come over. We'll sit out there on the tailgate and or sit in chairs, put our beers and shit on the tailgate, sitting there drinking. And he'll be like smoking cigarettes. He smokes a lot of cigarettes. So he'll have one of his empty bottles, put a cigarette in.
Oh God, I know where this is going.
And he'll put his beer, his cigarettes, be putting his cigarettes in his regular beer.
Oh God.
And he'll take a shot of liquor and then take his beer, turn that shit up, and that cigarette butt will go right in his mouth.
That's the awfulest shit.
Just spitting that out.
Man, you might make me sick thinking about it.
He's like, oh shit. I said, damn, man. He said, I just opened this damn thing. He said, well, shit, I'm gonna drink it. Anyway, he'll sit there and go, oh man, don't drink that shit. I'll get you another.
Yeah, get another beer, man. It's okay.
That's pretty crazy. You said Annie Corp's in the chat too?
Yeah, him and Burger Bob. Burger Bob says he's gonna take a shower, but he's gonna hop on in here in a little bit. Annie Corp said cheers to us and happy 2023 to us.
Oh, okay, I see.
Still waiting on my dudes to jump on here. I just sent them a couple texts. I don't know what in the world's going on with them. That was the kind of the purpose, but I'm glad it's good to talk to you, man. I mean, we ain't had a live. Me and you ain't had a live in a long time.
Yeah, been a while.
Them two ain't seen each other, my buddies, in a long time. So they probably catching up, getting drunk and stuff. So,
man, we had one time. This one guy, my neighbor, his buddy, come over. I'm trying to send. I guess it went through. Yeah.
oh, you just left. All by myself. Oh, well, fuck it. It's fun to be by yourself, man. There's Annie Corp. Looks like. Let me get you in this name here.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, dude? What's happening, brother?
Not much.
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing some work on some of the guitars, so I'm not partying really. I'm just getting high, but I'm just cleaning.
Okay.
I just went and retrieved a bunch of fucking shit from one of my studios, so I'm trying to fucking clean up this fucking guitar right here right now.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hey, well, you're doing a good job so far.
No, I've just barely done the neck and shit.
What brand is that, dude? What brand is that? That's
It's
a gold
a
top. What is that?
Japanese Tokai. See how dirty it is? I just started
Oh, I've heard
cleaning
of
it.
Tokai. They make good guitars, dude.
Oh, this is an
That's
amazing
cool, man.
guitar. Yeah, it's
I
got a
love
really nice
the
fucking neck
inlays,
on it and everything.
the
Really
gold top.
nice. And the guy who set this up is the guy who does the
That's
guitars for
sweet,
Rush.
dude.
So the guy who set that up 3 or 4 years ago is the
Oh,
guy who does
cool,
the
man.
fucking shit for Rush. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What's going on, Mark? And happy New
Dude,
Year,
I love
What's
buddy.
up,
cheap
man?
guitars.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we was in there talking about hunting and stuff. I started this because a couple of buddies of mine that I'm gonna be playing some music with, they wanted to go live and they've kind of disappeared, so I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, man, partying for us, right?
Hey. Yeah.
Buddy.
The less people, the better you can hear each other. So it is what it is.
That's right. God, you remember those Uvu days, man?
Dude, and there's like
couldn't
fucking
make
10
a word out of
people in a
anything.
room. Yeah.
God.
Like four people would be playing all different kinds of music and 5 people would be trying to talk to each other at the same time. Yeah. He's like, hey,
Fun
mute your
times.
mic. Who's got all that noise in the background? Mute your microphone. Da da da.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Them was good old days, man. I wonder if anybody's still on Uvu. Is Uvu still a thing?
No, it's dead.
Really?
I don't even know.
No,
Is
the
it
program
done?
itself is terminated.
Okay.
It's gone.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one day it was just fucking gone. They like totally changed it. It looked like Snapchat. I was like, what the fuck is this? No, really, they like totally fucking changed it. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning while I'm listening though.
No, that's crazy. Yeah,
No,
me and him
go
were
for it.
talking about guitar earlier because he's got his music thing going, and he taught me all the songs and stuff on guitar, and I forgot every damn thing he taught me. It's crazy. Everything. I don't
We'll
know.
get it back,
I think I know one note. I think I know a D. That's the only
It's like
thing
riding
I
a horse,
remember.
bro. Like riding a bicycle. You'll get right back on it, man.
I ain't rode a horse in years, man. When I get this property out here, I'm gonna get me a horse.
They're expensive, but they're fun to have. But I don't want to pay for
but
one.
boy, you got them. Yeah, they ain't cheap. That's for damn sure.
No, that's for sure. So what's been happening with you, Andy Court? What's going on in your world, man?
Not much. Just went back to work after having 10 days off for Christmas holidays. Everyone seemed tired all fucking week.
Fuck, hell yeah.
You know, same old shit. Me and my son had a good Christmas together. Fucking went shooting guns. Went and took him driving lessons in the Jeep at the fucking ranch. And fucking...
That's cool.
Not much, man. Not much. Just fucking, living that single dad life of fucking working and making zero money.
Yeah, hey, that's everybody, dude.
Join the club here. I mean,
yeah. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to
I ain't
that,
single
man.
dad, but I ain't making no fucking money, man. That's for sure. So yeah, cheers to that one.
Yeah, it happens.
What I make goes out the damn door.
Hey, dude, listen. Like I told them, said when y'all are gone and get out of the house, I'm going on a long ass vacation. I'm coming back home, walking around my house butt ass naked. Do not pop up unannounced.
Right.
I'm gonna be in the kitchen getting me some damn sweet tea and some butt ass naked, cooking grits and shit. See, I'm waiting on
your dick off with fucking.
Yeah, listen, that was the thing. I said I want the story of one of them hot grits popping out and dropping on my head, so I can tell that story.
Hey man, you gotta be careful in the kitchen. One time I was fucking hammered and I was cooking pierogies and I took them out of the boiling water and dropped them into a pile of oil and it exploded. And I literally just turned my fucking head quick enough that I had like burns in my hair, like,
Dang.
and like, yeah,
Oh,
like the
bitch.
splashes from the oil, like, holy fuck, man. I was lucky it didn't get me fucking straight on, man.
I've never cooked in grease while I was drunk. That's
Yeah,
one
no, I
thing.
never did after that. I
Yeah.
tried not to. Anyways.
Hey, listen, that's one of them things
Yeah.
you'll only do it one time. Like snap hunting. You ain't gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
you won't do it the
You might
one
not live through it.
I want to say I did that when I was about fucking 30. I don't know. It was probably about 12 years ago, my guess. I was hammered. Fucking hammered.
Yeah, let's cook some bacon or some sausage or some liver mush butt naked and get in a hot pan of grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. Let's see where that popping goes. That popping gonna burn your ass up.
Man, that grease starts popping. Boy, I couldn't imagine frying like chicken. You know how sometimes
Oh
you'll have
God.
chicken after you wash it and it's still really moist and you put that seasoning on it
Yeah, you got that
and
water on
flour and you drop
Yeah.
that shit in there in that real hot grease. It goes to popping everywhere. Can you imagine just not having a shirt and underwear and shit on and that shit just all over you?
No.
Oh, man. And if you're drunk, 9 times out of 10, when you lean back, you're probably going to fall on the floor.
Not me. I would never fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty painful.
Dude, I wish I could have videos of
That is
myself
like
half the
Superman.
time when you get really, really shit faced. I mean, like trashed. When you know you eat. So, but if there was a video of you, you know, you just like barely like, you know, all just stuffing your face full of shit, just like swerving all everywhere. And oh man, I know it. It probably, you wouldn't. I tell you what, you wouldn't want your boss to see it. How about that?
Yeah, right.
Get fucking fired. Get fired on your day off.
My bosses assume I'm on worse than I am, so fuck them.
Damn.
That's what it's always like for me at work. I just assume the worst.
Well, yeah, hey, that way you keep them surprised.
Right?
You know? Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You fucking slow
Surprise,
tongue for me
motherfucker.
anyways.
Yeah. Oh shit, he does know what he's talking about. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's good. Yeah, we were talking about hunting. You ever went hunting?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a city boy. I grew up in a city with 2 million people in apartment buildings.
Look, I did too. I was hunting in the city.
And I never really, no, I never got an FAC or anything. So all my guns are like BB guns and shit.
What the hell's a FAC?
Oh, it's a firearms fucking
Yeah, what is
license. It's a license you need in Canada to fucking buy guns.
Oh.
Any kind of gun? Do they like
Any kind of
shotguns
guns.
or any kind of gun?
Any kind of real guns. So I don't need an
No
FAC
shit.
to buy pellet guns and BB guns, but to buy
Wow.
actual real anything like 22 and up, you need like a license.
So I'm gonna cover up all my information, but this is what we got here. That's me.
Oh yeah.
I'm in Georgia.
Yeah.
So you get a weapons carry license, which now you don't even have to have anymore. So all the times I went back to get another one.
Closest I have to that is joining a gun club in Texas.
Dang.
That's where I learned to do all my
some
handgun training. Was in Texas and Indiana because in Canada it's too much bullshit. If I got a gun, I wouldn't even want it registered anyways.
Yeah.
Because they're just about to take away.
Yeah, I hear you because you don't want nobody to know. Right?
Yeah, they're just
yeah.
going to take away all their fucking guns here, man.
See, this is one thing that I listened to this guy, Mark Robinson. He's in North Carolina, lieutenant governor in North Carolina. That dude right there, awesome, very strong speaker. He's awesome. His Second Amendment speech was great that he did when he was talking about them trying to take away guns from law-abiding citizens. He's like, only thing you're doing is putting them in danger. He's like, the Crips and the Bloods on the next block, they're not going to come down here and turn their guns in. So you're leaving us defenseless. You're making it harder for law-abiding citizens to protect themselves, but you're not going out here and busting them and taking their damn gun. And they're out here robbing and shooting people all the time. They don't give a damn about whatever law you pass. Your laws are not affecting the criminals; they're affecting the citizens.
Because they're all for the same purpose, so the globalists can disarm the public.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Our crime wave here has gone. I mean, it's out of control in Atlanta. It's ridiculous. The crime wave, and it's not even just in Georgia, in Atlanta. It's like all over. New York is terrible. Memphis, Tennessee is terrible. Yeah. California's gotten worse.
It's bad here.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that they got to. California has gotten a lot worse because they're starting to. They're tight. They're restricting more laws as far as guns, but they're decreasing punishment for crimes. So, like, you can walk into a store and steal a bunch of shit, and as long as you don't steal over $1,200 worth of stuff, they won't. You. It's not a criminal. It's like a small misdemeanor. I think you get like maybe a ticket or a summons or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. One chick, she beat a lady up with like a something, assaulted her. The next day, she was out of jail. After the lady had her baby in her arm. She beat a lady up who had her baby in her arm, like broke her eye socket and all kind of stuff. They let that girl out of jail because they said the jail was overpopulated or something. This lady almost, and then hit the baby. The baby got hit too. The lady beat up this lady and her baby, infant, and got right back out of jail. And they didn't press charges on her. It's like, I don't know.
It's insane.
I don't know. It's crazy.
What's it like your way, Andy? What if you don't mind me asking, what province do you live in? He may be away from the camera.
And of course,
I was just kind of curious about how crime was, in Canada.
Hey.
You think? Hey, Andy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man. What if you don't mind me asking? What province are you from?
I'm born and raised in Toronto, man. I just live on the outskirts of Toronto, like north of the city right now. So Ontario's the province.
So how is the crime there? I mean, is it?
Oh, it's terrible. It's just like any other city with 3 million people.
Or what? I mean,
it's just like any other city with 3 million people. The same gangs and shit. You got Asian gangs. You got fucking Italian mob. You got fucking biker gangs. The Outlaws. You got fucking all the other gangs, the Bloods and the Crips and all that stuff. Same shit as any other major city I've been to. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never been to Canada, so I wouldn't know.
Well, Canada's fine as long as you're not in the big cities, right? If you're in the big cities, it's just like fucking shit that you get, right? In big cities.
Yeah, it's a shame, dude. These people, it's the politicians. They they forget where they come from. They're like they're there in these gated communities, surrounded by a bunch of people who never have to worry about anything with security and everything.
Yeah, probably.
And they're just like, everything's fine, and they don't have to live through being in a neighborhood that's run by gangs.
Right.
With the shootings every night, and you can't go walk your kids to the bus stop in the morning because you might get struck by gunfire, or your son going to school wearing the wrong color, who can get killed by a gang thinking that he's some kind of a part of some other gang they don't like, and then you got another 14-year-old dead just trying to go to school or something, or go home or go to the store. It's like, I don't know. I don't get it. And then as soon as they start cracking down on these guys, they start yelling that it's like racist to they say it's racist to go to these poor neighborhoods where all these people are being basically held hostage to get these guys off the street. They say, no, it's racist because this is like a black community. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. It's a black community and you're terrorizing this black community and whatever else. It's like, no, dude. 5 people just got killed here. There's been 20 robberies, multiple carjackings and all that. We're trying to get so many guns and drugs. We're trying to clean the streets up. No, y'all need to stop policing this neighborhood so hard. And next thing you know, when they pull all the police out, all the crime runs in. It's like, police, can you please help me? Some guy's breaking in my house right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, lady. Call the fucking counselor or whoever you want to show up. Tell him to come talk him down or some shit.
Yeah, it's all fucked up, man.
It's crazy, man. It's like a big think tank.
What was big here was carjacking this year.
Really?
Because what happened was there was a shortage in new cars, and the price of used cars went through the roof because of the pandemic and all these microchips you couldn't produce. And then, so carjackings went up by like 180% here. Everyone was just walking up with a knife to people who had the desired nice SUVs and stuff like that. Right in the parking lot at Walmart, losing your fucking car and almost your life if you don't give up the car. It was happening everywhere, man, around here. It's crazy right now. It's crazy to see an increase of like 150%. I think there was 70 carjackings in my area, and then there was like this year was like 200 and something. It was crazy.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm paranoid because my vehicle's fairly desired because it's fucking still worth 30-something thousand. So I'm like, right. Fuck, steal my fucking car. Instead, what ended up happening? 3 cars from my car. They lit 3 cars on fire. I had to call the cops and the fire department because I looked out my window while I was live drinking Johnny Walker and said, "Fucking cars outside the window are on fire." Fuck.
So they couldn't steal them, so they set them on fire.
I have no idea why they set them on fire. The actual cars got set on fire. I thought it was one of the crack guys owed money. They were torching his ride and didn't know which one was exactly his, so they were just going to torch them all. But
like, I think it's one of these.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. Yeah.
Dang, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. When I was younger, I used to see things a little different, like as a, like fuck this, fuck them, and all that kind of shit. But now it's like, you got kids, and you're just like, I don't want my kids growing up around that, crazy kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I want them focused on becoming more successful than me. The best schooling you can get, whatever else, trying to get. Don't worry about it, because like I tell them now, stay focused in school, get the best education you can, which is harder to do nowadays because they're fighting in class and talking back to the teacher all the time. But do the best you can. I was like, you got from now until college to stay very focused on school. I was like, you want to party and do all this other shit? After you get out of college, you got 50 years to do whatever the fuck you want. I was like, but you need to set yourself up so you can be making,
I tell my son the same thing.
$160, $250, $300,000 a year. Then you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they might listen. I didn't.
I'm with you.
Somebody told me the same
my
shit.
daughter, she's she's I'm worried about. I'm not worried about her, but she's really big into music, as was I. I don't want her to chase down a dream that could never really, I'm not going to turn her away from it. Don't get me wrong, but I want her to have some kind of a trade or a skill that she could fall back on. I don't want her to grow up thinking, oh, I'm going to be a rock star. Hell, if she is great, that's awesome. I'm not going to hold her from that. But with kids, man, they don't have the same capacity, as far as like you don't have to be fucking, a millionaire to have a happy life, but you gotta find something,
Yeah. They said if you find something that you're doing and it makes you happy, you'll never work a day in your life. So they said if you're not happy to get up every day and go to your job, then you're in the wrong line of work. You need to go find out whatever makes you happy and go do that.
How do these pickups get so fucking dirty?
Fucking dust, man.
God, maybe it's because I smoke a pack a day in here. Fucking, I leave it out of the case once in a while, and fucking leave them out of the fucking case, Anticorp, you dumb stoner.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
Fuck, this guitar was so fucking clean too. That's the shame here. That's why I felt so guilty. I got to clean this on my bass this weekend. That's the goal. Pretty exciting stuff. Figured I was home alone. Don't have my son this weekend. Fuck, clean the fucking goddamn guitars finally. Start the year off right, guys.
Dude,
we're gonna rock fucking roll, man.
I need to do the same thing. Hell yeah. Drunk musicians probably going to.
My arms hurt. I carried a fucking amp.
And they are wasted.
Celestian subs in it. Up these fucking stairs to the roof here. And I was worried about my back. Turned out my left knee and my fucking arm was hurting after it was all said and done. I should have got someone else to do it, or I should have got someone to help me carry it. But whatever.
Yeah, you got to help. When you carry cabinets, man, you got to have. That's why they have two handles. They have two handles for a reason. You got to have one on one side.
I wouldn't even attempt it.
How big of an amp are you talking about?
It's, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's got 4 10-inch subs in it, and
oh shit! Yeah, that's a big fucking amp.
Yeah, it's like about 3 feet by. It's not like a fucking full ass fucking cab, but it's like half. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you guys can even see it. But
no, 14. I don't know. 14s are punchy. Yeah,
can't see that. You can't see it. It's too fucking dark over there. The screen's too small.
I used to play through a full stack, 2 412s and a 100-watt head, or a Mesa. I got a Mesa Boogie triple rectifier, so it's 150 watt.
Yeah, mine can be used as a head.
Let's see if we can add into the stream. So I've carried a ton of cabinets.
Bobby,
there he is. What's up, brother Bob?
Fuck, you look fresh and clean. Did you have a shower?
Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, obviously, you read the chat.
He's all showered up and clean.
I fucking washed my hair today, Rob. Okay, I don't fucking only wash every couple days now. I'm excited.
Yeah, I haven't washed my hair in a couple days. I didn't because it's later and I didn't want fucking wet hair for like an hour or two.
Don't care. I'm a single guy. So fuck it. I wash my hair every 3 or 4 days.
When you have long hair, it's honestly better that you don't wash it every day. It strips out all the way.
That's what they say. I think that's the problem I have. Is why I got like dandruff and shit. Is you wash it too much, it dries your like scalp and shit out.
Yeah, it takes away all the natural, like, oils.
Yeah.
And that's what it was doing. It was giving me zits on my fucking head because my head was trying to produce oil.
All the
so it was
oils,
dried out from washing it every fucking day. So then I stopped washing every day and my head stopped fucking breaking out in zits.
Yeah, that dandruff. Yeah. I gotta fucking use like what's that shit called? Head and Shoulder or some shit.
Ha!
Get rid of the dandruff.
Head and Shoulders dandruff.
I don't even know if it works, but we're gonna find out. I'm just tired of fucking every time I do this shit.
Your hair
a bunch of fucking white stuff.
So wash your hair fucking Monday,
let us know.
Wednesday, and then fucking.
It's a habit. You know, when you take a shower, first thing I always do is shampoo my hair, and then wash it out, and then put in conditioner, and then I wash my body,
Imagine putting
and
conditioner
then wash
for
everything
hair
off.
that fucking short.
Yeah, why wouldn't you put conditioner in?
I'd never use conditioner.
I never
until my
used
hair got
conditioner. I had
fucking
long hair.
Really? No, I thought conditioner
It was
like.
only to make it easier to comb. Fuck.
Well, I thought conditioner was supposed to keep it from getting dry,
Nah, it's just so it makes
but
it
it
easier to
doesn't.
comb.
Yeah,
That's
it makes
all.
it easier to comb. I thought it kept it from getting dry, but I
I would have
use it.
never thought when my hair was fucking got short, which has been many times in my life, to ever use anything than just a little tiny splash of shampoo. It's just the long hair I gotta use conditioner. I wouldn't fucking use it, man. That sucks to get paid for it.
Yeah.
What
So
do
now I
like
gotta.
about it, right? You don't pay
I
for
don't know
haircuts.
what I've
You
been
pay the
using
same amount
like
of money in
grease,
conditioner.
thinking that the grease would make the fucking dandruff go away.
Yeah.
Grease, like
Yeah.
the olive oil, whatever stuff.
It will, dude.
It doesn't help
Generally,
either.
most of the time.
I think the only thing that helps is like naturally
I got
letting it just produce the natural oil.
no, I got yours. I know. So
You breaking up, Leroy?
what?
It looks like you froze up.
Good, but check it. If a chick, right? A chick shave her front side, but shave that kind of the same.
I couldn't
Breaking
hear
up.
you. Yeah, now you back. Go ahead. What'd you say? If a chick did what?
Penis?
No, I'm asking if. No, I'm saying if chick shaves or but doesn't shave. Is that kind of the same as a?
Same as a what?
You know what I mean? Just wondering, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's
It was breaking up. I couldn't. Did y'all hear what he said?
a
No,
mullet.
it's out real bad.
No, I'm too high, and it was breaking up.
I can see you moving around now.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Look at that, Rob.
Oh damn. Grunge.
Yeah, that's the skin that comes off your finger that gets stuck in between this little tiny fucking slot between the pickup.
It'll clear itself. It's all good.
I hear you now.
It don't matter.
God, that's fucking gross.
It's funny. Like as soon as you said it don't matter, I can hear you.
Yeah, I know.
When you were trying to tell us what you were saying, you were cutting the fuck out. I can't stand that shit when I'm talking to somebody on the phone and it keeps cutting out.
I know.
Then when I say never mind, they say, "Oh, I hear you now."
It's a dumbass joke. It don't matter.
I hate when it's the other person coming out worse because I keep having to make them repeat themselves, and I feel like an asshole
right.
for like
Yeah.
repeat that again. Like
I'm
dude, my wife,
dude.
My wife gets so mad. She used to get so mad because I'll keep saying, "I can't hear you. It's cutting out." And she'll be like, she'll keep saying it, and then she'll start getting mad and angry. And I'm like, "It's not my fault." I was like, "Your phone's breaking up. I'm sorry. I just can't hear what you're saying." And then she'll be like, "Well, just whatever then." Da, da, da. I was like, "Okay, I hear you now." And then she'll say it again. Then it'll start cutting out again. I'm like, "Man, fuck." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I understand, yeah." I hear you. Yeah, I don't want you fucking yelling at me.
Oh God, you're destined for. Yeah, she's gonna be yelling trash.
Or it does it to me too. Like if somebody keeps asking me to repeat myself, I can't stand that shit, man. I can't stand it. I'm like, yeah, it ain't that important.
Yeah, you finally get just tired of like, fuck it. I just won't
Yeah.
say anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what's happening with you? What's going on, Burger Bob? How you been doing, man? What's up with you? Tell us the story.
I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Just hung out with
See,
one of my buddies this evening for a bit. He smoked like
You didn't
not a
hear me
whole
that
brisket,
time,
a
Burger
half a
Bob.
brisket, and brought over some smoked brisket and made brisket sandwiches.
What's that?
I can hear you perfect now.
Jinxed him.
Yeah.
That's
You
weird.
said who brought over some brisket?
Oh, one of my buddies fucking bought a half a brisket and smoked it. He smoked it for like 14 hours, and I was gonna go over there and grab some yesterday, and late, and I was already working on dinner. And then this evening he hit me up, and I was like, "Yeah, if you want, you can come over and just eat over here." And
Cool.
so, and he brought me like a big chunk of it too. So I got a big chunk in the fridge.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But
What do y'all do with y'all's brisket up there? Do you do thin slices?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Or for you? Yeah.
I did thin slices and just made a sandwich with it with some Swiss cheese and barbecue sauce.
Repent, fucker. That's funny.
That's epic, dude. It's epic. And I drew a little city of where I'm
That's
from in
fucking
Toronto on it.
Damn, I can see the smoke aging on the knobs.
Oh, dude, I got this guitar in 1996.
I can tell those knobs used to be white.
Yeah, he just said he smokes a lot in the room, and sometimes he leaves it out.
I just got this guitar from the studio. It hasn't been in my presence in like 4 years, probably.
Really? No.
Oh, dude, look at the head.
Yeah,
This was my first electric guitar ever. The fucking Saint Laurent rip-off.
Did you paint it?
Lone Star Stratocaster. I think I wrote 2002 on it there at some point. But I think I got it in 96.
Where did the paint job come from? Is that, I mean,
See that pick right there? It's hard to see. That's
did you
Jeff
buy it with the paint
Healy's
job
fucking
on it? I mean, where did that paint job come from?
And I shoved it in there, and I was so happy it was still there. It's like a family heirloom. These are little happy faces that have different faces that go around the edge of the fucking guitar that I drew. I drew each face on each one.
So you did the whole paint job on that
Yeah,
guitar.
I painted the guitar.
Dude, that looks nice.
Oh yeah.
It got
That
fucked
is
up
nice.
over there at some point, but yeah, I painted it. Of course I painted it. Look at the fucking thing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that is nice. That is great.
What it is at the factory where I work, there's these fucking markers. They're like hardcore, like automotive paint markers. So I fucking stole a bunch of them and I painted. Well, you can tell a bunch of my guitars.
Man.
So today I retrieved these guitars because I'm going to. It's New Year, gotta get them all back in order. Here's the other one.
You did that one too. Dang.
Yeah.
That's nice, man.
Went to New York, got fucking sticker and shit. As you can see, I always like that setup.
Holy shit.
That pickup setup.
Man, I think you found you a knack for customizing guitars, dude. You
Rare,
can probably
the
sell
weird
those kind of
black.
shit.
This is a Mexican Stratocaster with the Lone Star pickup setup.
You should, dude.
It needs some work. This one I gotta fix up. There's a piece of paper in there. It needs a new that new plastic part there because it's all worn out. But you can still see the Fender sticker there.
Yeah, I think he could really bring somebody's guitar and like sit down and listen to him. And
every once in a while, I take
guitar
months and I on and off paint one of the guitars.
Yeah, that's badass.
That's nice.
Rob loves this guitar the best. It's not finished yet, but
The lighter one. I already knew before you grabbed it.
Dang.
it's a guitar made out of lighters. They give me a free lighter every time I buy a carton of smokes.
Holy fuck!
So yeah, I'm
That's crazy.
Dude, that's the
and we're gonna light it on fire.
thing
I'm
I've
gonna
ever
go,
seen in my life.
we're gonna
That's
get some
crazy.
gasoline, fill the inside up with gas, gunpowder. We're gonna fucking blow that guitar up one day and film it.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, we will do it. It's a matter of time. We smashed a guitar before that we bought on the on Amazon for $1 from China. We broke it over a
Dude,
mannequin's
that's
head.
awesome, dude.
That's crazy. I remember I used to watch your videos when y'all used to do GSHL TV, and you were like after a while you did this one where you like
you got some
where
skills,
you went
man.
in a cave. You remember that video? You went in a cave
Yeah, it's
on
called the Grotto.
GSHL TV. Really? Yeah.
Mori, the Grotto, yeah.
I can't remember what you were doing in that cave. I think you were drinking or some
An
shit.
airborne shotgun.
Oh, shotgun
Yeah,
and the fucking
yeah.
old shot.
Yeah. That was nice. How long ago was that?
8 years ago? I don't know, 7 years ago? Maybe 7 years ago? I don't know.
It was a while
I
back.
fucking don't really know anymore. So many goddamn videos.
Yeah. Hard to keep up with.
Still there somewhere. I don't know.
Leroy Hoots is always asking about this one video that I did. He sent me this really good beer, this 40 a long time ago, and I got like mad one night. I forgot what happened, and I deleted all my fucking YouTube videos, every last one of them, except a couple of them that were like saved to this old computer.
Never heard of
And I can't find that video. And he still brings up that video. And I look for it every time, and I cannot find that fucking video. That's back. Upstairs in the bonus room, I used to make my videos up there. And he sent me this one. I think, didn't you say it was one, the country club? I think it was like a country club. He said I was slapping that fucking 40. I used to slap the 40s. He said I slapped that bitch so hard he thought it was going to
32.
32 ounce. Okay.
Couldn't find it, but the dude,
Yeah.
every damn neck would have a crack in it.
Dang.
He took it. He's the shit out of this video. I'm waiting. I don't know how in the hell the torture. I'm sitting there, I'm in, dude, the whole time making the video.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, we've had
Stop, Joe Skull.
some crazy nights on here on when we used to do the
Testicular dip.
Uvu. We used to have all the different groups of people. Then everybody moved to like YouTube. How in the hell did everybody move off of Uvu to YouTube? I don't remember how the hell that worked.
Because Uvu shut down.
Is that why everybody moved? I thought they moved because it was like messing up.
No, they actually shut down Uvu. Like there is no Uvu. Like you can't go to it and use it anymore. It's not there.
Damn. Yeah. But yeah, we had a lot of good nights on there. I did this one with I think it was like Cowboy Like Me or something like that. Me and him were like drinking 40s, and he did a glow stick 40. So he broke like a glow stick and threw it in a 40, and was chugging it down.
That's pretty cool. That's
It just
something. That's
lit
something.
up the
I've
fucking
never
bottle.
tried that. I don't even remember that.
I got that. Yeah, I got the video saved on my computer. I got that one. I got a couple of them of like me, Sarah Bear. What's the other guy who's like Sarah's friend who used to be in a room? He had a Family Guy poster.
Oh, B Trippin' Brian.
Be tripping, yeah, Brian, yeah. Is he still get on every now and then, or what?
No, I think he married some old lady who had a kid and fucking had a kid with her. I want to say.
Really? So how long?
And then
How long has he?
he stopped partying. He stopped doing drugs and drinking profusely on the internet. Yeah. He used to fucking eat fucking goddamn fucking hard drugs and drink on there for like 2 days straight. Shit, he was hardcore, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing's gross.
What?
This guitar is fucking gross, dude. It was at my studio down the street for like the last 3 years. I hadn't touched it or something. It's been a couple of years since the pandemic. Before, it's just so much shit. Fuck.
Was it in a case?
No, it never. I don't think it ever had a case.
Damn.
When you have 20 guitars, there's a bunch without cases, basically. I have a stack of cases, fucking, but there are boxes too and shit. But yeah,
They look cooler out of the case.
yeah. They're my fucking goddamn fucking babies, is what they are. Fuck. Cigarette toed fucking yellow knobs. Look how clean it is up here already, and then like how fucking.
Oh yeah, I see the filth
Yeah.
layer.
That's so gross.
Nice.
But I
That's
was thinking about the
cool.
guitars. They can always,
Man.
they're like cars. You can always
Andy,
bring them
Joe,
back to life.
and
What's up, Joe Skull? Good to see you, bud. Rock and fucking roll. Skate or die.
hey,
What's up?
Legend.
Andy, Joe, that guitar.
Play us a riff, Andy. Oh no, man. I'm just retrieved a bunch of stuff from the studio.
Hey, man, join up, brother. If you ain't doing
Oh,
those,
fuck. I'm
just have fun.
not really in play
Go
mode.
for it, bro. Clean those pubes out of that
You
guitar.
can't play a dirty guitar. It's too scummy. I don't even think this thing plays, honestly. I'm sure it has a few dead spots.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, tune that fucker up, man.
Listening to a new Ass Jack by Hank 3 today. He released a couple songs. Releasing a lot of fucking songs.
Yeah, there's been too many lately. I'm gonna have to just take a day to like binge listen to them because I'm only listening to a few. Huh?
Play all.
Yeah.
Right? I was just really happy when I picked this guitar up today.
Yeah,
I looked and I saw that. And I said that was what I was worried about. That fucking pick that Jeff Healy gave me, man. I was like, if that thing's not stuck in that fucking guitar and it fell out, because I wouldn't know how tight it was, right? Like, I was going to be pissed. So this is like, as a guitar player, fucking this is hard to explain how fucking, if you collected shit, that would be one of the most important things, I guess, that I've collected or whatever that someone's gave me. Has meaning, right? It's family too, so
yeah.
He married my cousin. It hasn't been played in like 4 years, man. I gotta bring it back to life. There's 4 guitars I have to work on this weekend and bring back to life.
Mark back on here.
Oh, the graphics on it? Yeah, it says repent fucker right there.
Man, I want to let you paint one of my guitars, dude, for sure.
Yeah, that's nice.
I want an antique
It would
guitar.
cost so fucking much to ship it back.
What if I
and
mail
forth
you
to
one, man?
Canada,
Will you
though?
do some stuff to back?
It would be almost cheaper to fucking pay for Auntie to like fly out to come paint it than it
This
would
was
be to, like,
Toronto,
sell the
like the
guitar
city.
I have to pay for it though.
But it's like all these demons coming out of the city, right? All these fucking crazy like demons coming, just shooting.
Yeah,
out.
you're right. You're right. But it takes some time.
Take about a quarter of some dope in a 12-pack.
I love that. That shit is fucking cool, dude.
Quarter of dope in a 12-pack, and you can do a guitar, I bet.
Yeah, I think the city was later on top of. It was just all.
This shit is
looked like,
fucking
I call
cool.
it the McDonald's guitar because it looked like McDonald's colors,
Yeah, I get that.
like
The
yellow
fucking,
and red. Right?
Yeah.
It was like French fries.
I think once I painted the end, that's when I went too far.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That was just stupid. But whatever, fuck it. It's my first electric guitar ever. It was meant to be destroyed, and it's still
shit.
alive after 25 years.
Nice.
What's up, James?
What the fuck's up, you motherfuckers?
God damn, boy.
Yeah, Joe Skull, I painted a bunch of guitars. I showed them earlier, and I fucking made a lighter guitar that's not finished yet. Supposed to be making an AK-47 guitar out of this Ibanez I bought in a pawn shop a couple years ago.
Where you going?
It's not done. The guy who's building it. Fuck.
What? Oh, it's a side picture.
It's a side. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hey, man, what the fuck's up with you fuckers? Sorry, guys.
Did you get them all?
Hang on. We got to figure this out.
Holy shit! Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Did you pour that?
Probably not. By the way, me and my buddy's drunk. And now I gotta figure out how to do this.
You're doing better than you were
It's
last
almost
time.
beer time for me.
There we go. Now,
Okay.
where's everybody at?
What's up, James?
We got
You guys like that glass cleaner, no name brand Windex?
well, no, we got bullshit from Leroy. And that's Leroy. That's Leroy
Hey,
in the
where's
corner.
John?
Hang on a second. We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Get next to me.
Hey, y'all got to get closer like you want a hug. Y'all got to get closer together.
We
Like
are
about
kind of
hugging
gay.
each other. Yeah.
We are
You guys gonna give him a hug? Give him a little hug. Give him a kiss.
Wrap your arms around each other like you care about it. Hey, whoa.
You just kissed me on the face.
That's PDA right there. That's PDA.
I lost my ball.
Oh,
He's getting some tonight at least. Fuck.
he's sitting on the yogi ball.
Proud of you, Randy.
Hell, I don't know. Who the hell is in here?
How do you get this?
Hang on a
to
second.
this?
Okay, I got my face, and then I got Old Crow. There's Old Crow. All right. Well, we'll just have to figure it out. Yeah. Well, Brad was giving us shit because we couldn't get into his page, and goddamn it, man, I kept trying to get in his page, and he just never accepted my whatever.
It's a little warm. Old quote.
That's the whiskey.
The whiskey's making me warm.
So now we got.
I'm guessing that bottle was full when y'all opened it.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah. Well, anyways, hello to everybody.
Happy New Year, boys, from
Happy
Canada.
New Year's.
It's the same old year. Who cares?
Yeah.
I
I haven't had a
care.
bottle of
Happy
fucking
to be
Old
here.
Crow in a while. I like Old Crow.
Who's all on here?
There used to be one
Oh.
reserve that was a black lady.
This
Well,
guy
I
and
see
this
it's
guy.
Kid, so I'm happy about it.
Oh, there's another guy. Oh, there's like 3 guys on here.
This is us, right? That's
yeah,
us.
I think so.
My finger is so goddamn fat. That's us, and that's us, right?
Yeah.
And this is who's that?
Give
me a point.
Oh, the guitar guy.
Who's the guitar guy?
No, he's the guy. I'm sorry, brother, but I forgot your name. But
yeah, that's
I
me.
remember I played mandolin with you
Yeah,
for like a
that's me.
second.
Hey,
He's a
Who's this lawnmower?
That's Brad.
That's Brad. He looks like the dude from fucking Lawnmower.
No, he's the guy from Clutch.
What's
You don't remember Lawnmower?
No, he looks like the guy from Clutch.
The fucking dude where he fucking cut off his hand. He got his hand cut off.
I have no
He's like
idea.
the retarded dude who fucking cut lawns.
Are you calling Brad a retard?
No, he looks like the goddamn dude
nice.
from Lawnmower.
That's not nice. Brad, he just called you a retard.
No, I did not. I did not call you. I did not call you a retard. I said you look like a retard.
That's the same fucking thing. You dumbass.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
He's drank way too much, dude. Yeah.
gee, thanks.
Who is this guy?
He said, "Gee, thanks."
No. I feel like an asshole now.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
What's the dude?
This is gonna
There's
be
a
fun,
movie.
guys. Buckle up, y'all.
Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody in this mess of us
Okay,
seen Lawnmower Man?
That's you and that's
Oh.
me, right? That's
Yeah.
us. That's us two right there.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Who's that?
That guy. I talked to him.
He's got a
couple times.
guitar. He's got a guitar.
That's what
Or
I
a
said.
bass.
That's the guy I played the mandolin with for like a minute.
Who's that guy?
Well, ask him.
Who the fuck are you? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, don't be a mean ass.
Who's the cat in the fucking glasses?
There's
Burger Bob.
3 people in glasses.
What?
You talking about shades or glasses?
In the
I
sunglasses.
assume he was talking about the shades.
The cat in the sunglasses. I'm pointing at you right here.
Pointing at you too.
Come
You know
here,
what we're gonna do?
Carlos.
I'm
Let
Rob.
Mama clean out your ears.
Dude, drink all you want, brother.
My name's Rob, but Burger Bob.
That guy smokes.
Oh yeah, that's Burger Bob.
Burger Bob.
Yeah, because I remember talking to him.
Fucking
last time.
Bob's Burgers.
Burger Bob. Yeah.
Bob's Burgers. That's a fucking awesome show.
Hey,
That is a good show.
hey, Leroy.
Hey, Leroy.
Is Leroy still here? I
He's
lost
got his
his.
camera off, but I believe he's still here.
No, he's still here. He probably went to make a
He's
drink.
just doing a line of coke. He's
Make a
doing
drink.
I'm gonna tell all you. I'm gonna tell all you guys here, dude. I know we sound like a bunch of retards, but it's all in fun, dude. It's all in fun.
I would hope so if you guys are
No.
making out over there. Fuck.
But yeah, we're.
Where the fuck did he
Yeah,
go?
I apologize if I sound like a douchebag. You got me on here. I'm sorry.
That's you right there.
How the hell did everybody just drop out of Leroy Hoops is gone,
And eventually they just.
and this is
Red X.
this is his stream, and he's gone.
He's having internet difficulties. Hopefully he refreshes and comes back.
Leroy's just getting high, man. Let him get high.
Golly, man, that's funny. But I talked to those other guys. I talked to the dude named James. I talked to him one morning. I was on the way to work, and they were just talking about like guitar shit, and he kept talking to me about stuff, but I was trying to fill out paperwork and all that. He's like, I don't think your friend's too interested in this conversation.
white coming.
There
Mark,
he is.
you were talking about
It's getting white.
talking about how on some doughs there can be a thick fat layer. If you take that like real thick, like the hard white fucking fat layer, you
Yeah.
can like render it down and like separate out like the fat and use it to make like soap and candles and stuff. My buddy that smoked the brisket brought me this over. He obviously just made in like the bottom of a water bottle, but it's a deer fat candle. Just
Nice.
made from deer fat, and I think he put like lavender scent in it, which the scent's
Ooh,
kind of,
lavender.
it's not very pronounced in it. I haven't lit it yet, but it smells good. But he said,
Dude, that's awesome,
really
man. That's a great thing to do with deer. I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
I do waste a lot of deer.
he's got a big
So-
YouTube channel. He's got like, I think he's up to like 80 something, like close to 100,000 subs now on his YouTube.
Nice.
And yeah, he does the hunting shit like religiously. And tomorrow's actually the last day of deer season here. Outside of private land doe, like after season, there's like I think 5 days or something after the end where you can still hunt private land for does only.
Yeah, I think ours for a gun is like the 14th or 15th, whatever the Sunday is. And then I got another spot down here where you got extended archery, like bow only. And I can hunt till the end of January 31st. And then I'll be
He's
hunting
probably
squirrels
killed-
and rabbits until the end of February.
He's probably killed like 20 deer this season,
Really?
maybe more.
Well, that's fucking illegal here in Georgia.
Yeah, well, I'm in
2023.
Tennessee, and the area of Tennessee that I'm in,
Yeah.
literally from which I think early archery started like at the end of September, like 27th or something like that,
Right.
and every day from early archery until private
Come on,
land,
Join.
the doe limit is literally 3 per day. You can
Really?
3 doe per day. Like some days he'll drop 2. Obviously he doesn't need that much meat. He's always like, I don't have any this year. I need to ask him for some while he's got a bunch stocked up. But he always shares the meat with like me and my family.
Now, does he do anything with his meat? Does he do like any
Does he eat his meat?
like jerky or?
Oh yeah, we make huge ass batches of jerky. We'll literally make
Dude,
like,
I want some spicy jerky.
dude.
I don't know how to make jerky very good, and I don't have anything to make jerky.
I grow my own peppers and make my own pepper powders and stuff, and I
Yeah.
can dust it and I can make it as hot as you fucking want, like literally to where it's uncomfortably hot, where you just eat like a little piece at a time. Like,
No, I want. So my buddy, I
Oh.
shot a nice. I think it was a buck or doe, some shit last year. One of the deer I shot last year, I gave part of it, half of it, to one of my buddies, and he turned it into like some nice jerky, a couple bags of jerky, and he had
Yeah.
one regular and one spicy. And dude, I ate the whole fucking bag of spicy jerky that same day.
oh yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't really hot, but it was like it was spicy.
He does different styles of flavors than I do. So it's always fun when me and him get together and like literally have a huge fucking batch of meat and then like do like, separate out like little batches of like different flavors. And he's got one of the big cabinet smokers that's got, a lot of space. So you can make a bunch of jerky in that thing in like each batch.
Right.
He's also got one of those professional deli slicers. Like if you go to like an
Yeah,
actual
the
deli,
fucking
like the big ass fucking things that sit on like a tabletop. He got one of those like through like Craigslist or somewhere, like maybe Facebook
Marketplace,
yeah, something like that. He ended up picking up one of those for a really good deal. He also got a really fucking like a heavy duty fucking meat grinder, so he's got a really good grinder.
Dude, that's what I need. I got a small one, and my brother has to bring his up here, but I wanna get this other one, but it's like $600.
This one doesn't have like a huge hopper or anything, but like it works good. It like for the speed that the thing grinds at, it works good. And yeah, like
what? How much is it? Like a half horsepower, quarter horsepower?
I have no idea. specs of it. I just know I know I've like used it with them a bunch of times, and
Yeah.
it makes good ground meat. And do like a bunch of just regular ground, but then if we're doing like for burgers, get some like extra thick cut bacon. And I usually get Wright's bacon, the kind that comes like in the pack where it's like a pound, but it's like instead of the slices being staggered, they're all flat together, like a block, and just take that and cut it into chunks, like where it's all the slices together, and throw a chunk in with like every like handful of chunks of the meat that you're putting, add a little fat to it for burgers. That shit, oh my god, makes such good burgers. But yeah, do jerky. Like ground meat and whatever else, cut up all the different things. Obviously, save the back straps by themselves. And then
I just did tenderloins like last week.
Use that for jerky. The shoulders kind of chop up and use for stew meat or crock pot type stuff.
Dude, I got a new Traeger, and I'm gonna take and put. I was talking about one of them hogs I shot last year. I don't remember if it was I think it was a sow. But anyway, I got half of it. I gave half of it to my brother. I think it was a sow. But I think I'm going to take like one of them front shoulders or something and throw it on this Traeger. And then take like a back strap. And same thing I did with the tenderloin. It came out so good. I took like cottage cheese, cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and different kind of cheese, and milk and stuff, and mixed it all in, cheesy. And then I took and cut up
I gotta be nice.
Cubed up jalapenos and wrapped it in bacon.
I already knew where you were going.
Oh my god,
be nice.
That's the
that shit was so good, man. I had that shit with some mashed potatoes and mac and cheese and cornbread. My God. Some gravy. Whew.
Gravy, boy.
Leroy, who?
Or what?
What up, man?
I see you cracked a beer.
Man, what the hell's wrong with James? They keep cutting in and out.
Settled. I had
There
protein. It was pretty heavy, so I had to wait a minute.
Sorry, guys.
Man,
Dude, sorry, guys. I gave too much alcohol.
No shots yet, Rob. Not yet, no.
I gave y'all keep hitting the leave button.
You gave too much alcohol to a pothead.
I just gave too much alcohol to a pothead. Oh shit! He just fell off the Yogi Ball. Oh shit! That's so funny. You fat bastard. Anyways.
And his older brother James.
What now? But anyways, yeah, dude, I told you to be careful on that Yogi Ball.
I tried. You got to hit it on the center. You got to hit it on the
By the way, this is going to be our new bass player for some reason. But nah, dude, I told him a joke about the cornbread.
That's your cornbread. You don't eat your cornbread.
That's a great fucking line, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking life.
And by the way, sorry, we cut into your middle of your story.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I apologize. My bad. My bad.
I apologize.
We're just talking about food.
No, dude, I told him, I was like, dude, man, he's drunk, I think.
Let me see who they
Okay, I'm giving back the video to him, so we'll see. And where the hell is fucking Leroy at?
Hey,
he's right there.
Hey, Leroy.
He's not on there.
Fucked up. I got good internet. It's not good for me.
There you go.
Okay, that's somebody different.
No, that's you right there.
I can see that's me. That's me. Yeah. And that's somebody different. That's somebody different. That's somebody. I apologize. Hey, here you go. To the other side. You see this? I apologize for my immaturity. Yeah, okay, I'm drinking with you. You know, Boom Shanka. May the seed of the loins rest in the belly of the woman.
Back.
Yeah.
Join the
I
rest.
wish I could have got my
Shaka
seed
Khan.
in some Lawrence. That'd have been nice, boy. That'd have been
Back
a
to you,
great captain on
your
that.
cooking.
I
I
wouldn't even been on
apologize.
here. I'd have been fucking
straight up
asleep.
Hey,
ripped to the next day.
who was talking about cornbread?
Me,
Which one?
Mark.
Dude, I have a great cornbread recipe.
Mexican cornbread.
No, well, you can do that too, but
Fucking Mexican cornbread.
Uh-huh.
Holy goddamn. Oh, yeah.
I have a great cornbread recipe. Seriously.
Hey, I got a question.
Recipe.
What do
I need
y'all
to ask
think? I don't mean to cut you off.
It's still cut off. Yeah.
Do y'all think?
Go ahead.
Y'all think Steel Reserve or Old English?
Old English.
Okay.
You talking about beer?
Yeah,
Oh, gross! I don't drink beer. I drink whiskey.
I can tell.
I can tell. But no,
Man,
dude.
I'm so jealous of
I'm
Old
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you fast. I'm gonna tell you
those are
fast. My
I can't get
cornbread.
Old English here anymore. I haven't had it.
My cornbread recipe.
5
That cornbread.
Wolf,
I
I love that part of it. He said, "You can't have my goddamn cornbread. If you come
Ain't gonna
over
be
here."
goddamn repercussions.
It's not that far.
You can't have my cornbread.
Yeah, I'll trade some deer jerky for some OEs if I end up getting around to a big batch.
Oh shit, deer jerky. We got deer jerky coming in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't break your goddamn neck over there. What are you doing?
But yeah, I
I'll
need
do
to
that.
figure out a good cornbread recipe. One of my friends.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You can look at it good.
A really
No.
good.
Nice fat roll. Nice fat roll.
The scar.
I like adding
What the hell is that?
cornbread, take some fresh jalapenos and dice them up.
Grab.
Add that in there.
Hey,
That's
what's up?
the best. Like,
Hey man, where y'all at?
We
We
are
on the
right here.
goddamn Facebook with you, fucker.
Sorry, I got you on big speaker.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
No,
but
I see FTV James, but I can't see you. How
I,
about I'm gonna kick you off, and then y'all come back because
I see them. Hell, you're froze.
damn it,
You're
man.
froze, man.
I'm
he's
on
the
his.
phone with them.
I don't
He's
have
got
my
himself
own
muted on
thing.
here, so he called James.
I'm like jumping on his whatever.
All right. Well, I'm gonna remove the FTV James.
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm on James.
Oh, boy.
Mark, have you ever put like minced up jalapenos in the cornbread?
No, that'd
Try
be
that.
fire, dude.
Try that. Do whatever
That's the
cornbread you
best.
make,
Isn't that what the
and just
Mexican ones
the
are?
only thing that you change is and don't do pickled
Oh.
jalapenos. Fresh
Hey, can you hear me?
jalapenos, and mince them up.
All right,
Throw
Stop.
that in there.
Just hang it up. Hang it up.
Only thing I did different my first time ever, I made that giblet gravy.
Do what you do on your.
That shit was so good on top of some stuffing. Oh man, that giblet gravy, boy.
Yeah, because there's a lot of voices going on.
Man, dude, I'm gonna
Blah,
tell.
blah, 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 blah.
The one thing I should add is it's better if you kind of saute the jalapeno just a little bit to soften it before you put it in there, rather than just straight up fresh. Yeah, it's so good. I make the one thing I do have a recipe for that I like is similar that I'd love to make and I haven't done in a while. Is I do jalapeno bacon cheddar stuffed hush puppies, and I make like the hush puppy mix, and then I take some jalapenos
We're on.
and an onion and mince it up really fine, and then I take bacon, cook that, mince that up, saute the jalapeno and onion together, and then mince up the bacon and take all three of those mixes into the hush puppy mix, and then get a block of cheddar cheese and cut the block into like little like half inch by half inch cubes, and form a ball around each cube of the cheddar, and then throw those things in the deep fryer. You'll thank me later. That is literally the best thing in the world. If you like hush puppies, do whatever hush puppy mix you do, and then add in the sauteed onion and jalapeno and stuff really fine, and then
some fresh fish caught.
Oh yeah,
fried. Oh man.
My buddy Jonathan lives right around the corner from me. He's got a pond, and it's got some big catfish and stuff in there that we stocked as like fingerlings and stuff. And yeah, we'll just catch catfish straight out the pond and like fillet them while they're still fucking alive and fry that shit up on the spot with some hush puppies. And usually go way too hard. We like start going in the freezer, pulling out deer meat and all kinds of other stuff, make like a buffet style meal.
Dang. That shit sounds good.
A lot of times it'll just be me and him, or like maybe one or two other friends will stop by, but we always try to get other people to come. It's never a planned out thing when we do it. It's like totally unorganized, and it's like supposed to be one or two items, but then you like, oh, we could make this. Like as long as you got the fryer going, like do this, do that. Like
yeah. We need to get Anicourt to get out there in the fucking woods and go get some damn deer, some squirrels, or rabbits.
No, I absolutely could not kill an animal. I don't have the heart. I'm a poet.
You said that you've never had catfish, am I correct?
Have you ever eaten a fucking a hamburger?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck do you think that you think they magically wind up on your plate? Hell no, they get slaughtered in a slaughterhouse.
They're a part of it. They're a part of it.
The best meat I can get here is my buddy goes and hunts deers, and then I make up deer burgers. And I get the ground chuck and roast from him usually, and you can do pretty much anything with that.
I don't know how to cook this thing off.
You gotta go and fucking shoot it, man.
If I go with you, I'd have to get you to I'd help you catch a fish.
I can't shoot
and
it.
I don't like fish either.
You're
cooking yourself. That's what
I totally don't like it. I'm the chef. I'll cook it.
We need to do.
I'll eat it, but I don't want to
cook it.
Yeah.
So much more.
I've never worked in the food industry, and
I'm trying to figure out how to cut it off.
I have so much more respect after I'll go out. I think my first time actually going deer hunting. First time shooting a deer, like knowing where your food comes from. And like you go out there and I get down.
You're in there, bro.
I like talk to the deer, rub it. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me, this beautiful animal, da 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 da. It's like it means so much more. You treasure the animal of being able to process it. I don't know. It's a lot that goes in. You know where it came from.
It's really hard to kill a moose.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get tags, and you get tags, you go up 14 hours in the bush, and then fucking if you don't get one in 2 weeks, it kind of sucks. You just come back with a bunch of ducks and whatever, but you know.
Well, that's why the people that are really serious about hunting spend weeks and weeks, if not months, before the season out there scouting, sitting in the woods, following their patterns, setting out trail cameras, checking them.
These are just my buddies that have camps in the middle of nowhere, 14-hour drive north of here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I know that there's like different style, like different hunters, just like there's different breeds of fish.
Lots of mountain lions and shit like that. And lots of fucking.
Some people just go out and take their chances, like
lots of moose
on an uneducated guess, like. But then there's other hunters that, put in work to like see what the fucking deer are doing or moose or whatever they're tracking, follow them for months up until season. That way they like generally know what animals are hanging around what areas at what times.
Yeah. I have a really good memory. I don't want to kill any animals. Yeah. I'm good.
The
last animal I killed, Rob, I went to the grocery store and paid $25 for a live lobster, and I brought it home and I smoked pot with it. I blew weed in its face and I put it in the fridge and froze all its nerves. And then while it was alive, I dropped it in boiling water for 6 minutes and 66 seconds.
You killed an animal, man. You killer.
That was the last time I killed a living thing.
Murderer.
It was fucking delicious. It was fucking delicious. All I did was put lemon on it. That was
The torture you put that
you
animal
gotta put
through,
super
you ought to be
salty water
ashamed
to
of
boil it
yourself.
in, but after all I add is fucking lemon or garlic butter you can add too. Like,
I want to say this guy I'm thinking of actually moved to Georgia recently, but there's this guy. He was like up somewhere in the Northeast. That he went and bought a grocery store like live lobster, and he brought it home and like cut off the rubber bands, and its claws were all like fucked up from having the bands on for who knows how long. But he got set up a big ass tank for it and shit, and he's kept it, and like it's like viral fucking videos on YouTube. If you had never seen it pop up, just me mentioning it, you'd probably end up having it pop up because the fucking AI is listening to us.
He should have. What he should have done is because that's
he named
cruel.
it Leon.
That's
It's Leon the
cruel.
Lobster. If you just like are ever like stoned and just want something random to watch, the dude narrates it like his voice is just like one of those voices that's perfect for narrating stuff. So it's just like a calming video to watch if you're really high and just want to watch a lobster walk around in a tank and hear about it.
No,
did it get
dude, that's like
The
watching
lobster
animals
so
in the zoo.
Yeah, it
You should have
sheds
took
like
that lobster.
they shed their like have like an exoskeleton, like they shed, and then when they first shed they're soft, and then like the shell hardens. It's the same with crawfish, and crabs do the same, I believe. And that's yeah, just like how they get bigger because it's a hard shell, so that shell itself doesn't grow.
so
They
like I
shed
wonder if the
shell.
meat's better if you grew it big and you ate it like when it was fucking 3 times the size.
Well, I'm
Look at him.
sure the
Or
He
bigger the
sounds like a
lobster,
real
Skinnier
fucking
the
because-
bigger
killer.
the lobster, the more expensive, and because it's it takes way longer for them to get that big.
No, it could be like veal, right? You get them when they're young and you eat them.
Nah.
I don't know.
Look, fucking lobster killer.
I just thought it was cool. He brought it home. He named it Leon and like made it like a badass tank.
Fucking, they didn't have
He's
a chance.
upgraded the tank a couple
They're already fucking chained up when I got there.
That fucking lobster, he cuts the rubber band off. He's like, oh, little lobster. The lobster fucking grabs his finger and tries to cut that bitch off. Takes a goddamn knife and stabs it straight through the lobster's head.
Hey,
Look
me
what
and
you
the
made
lobster
me
hung
do.
out, dude. Me and the lobster
Look
hung
what you
out.
made me do.
Pot, and then I put it in the fridge after I got it high.
Did you make a video?
No.
That was like that sounds like that would be a great video, like getting the lobster.
That sounds like some fucking
That is a
Jeffrey
good
Dahmer
idea.
type. You're like a Jeffrey Dahmer type.
And-
You like sitting there, you get it all high, like fucking Bill Cosby, and it starts to fucking pass out, and
The
then
next
you
thing you
fucking
know, my fingers in its
you're
nail.
boiling it and eating it and shit, Jeffrey Dahmer. You won't feel a thing.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. It actually was the best lobster I've ever had in my life, though, so I'll never go
Because you
back
fucking
buying,
marinated it and
lobster
talked
tails, all
to
this
it,
crap.
and you sang to it and played guitar with it and shit before you killed it.
And do you want to know why I did it? Because my wife was Asian at the time, and I knew she'd love that shit. I didn't even really care for fucking seafood. That's gross. I don't eat seafood, man. Fuck.
Seafood's pretty. I sometimes I get a craving for fish. I just want like 3 or 4 big thick pieces of fish. The best fish I think I've
Fish
ever
and
eaten
chips,
is
fries
fish
and
that
gravy.
I caught myself.
Hell yeah,
I don't
And
know
beer.
because it's the freshest. It's always
Yeah.
the best.
why. Bring it home like a bass and clean it, fillet it, batter it up, and throw it in grease right when I get home. And it's just, I don't know, man. Bass is like, that's one of my top tasting fish. But that's really all I get to catch.
I prefer smallmouth over largemouth, but both are very good.
I've never seen a smallmouth down here. I think the smallmouth we have is like the shoal bass and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
there's none up here in these lakes.
yeah. You have to, like maybe shoal bass is probably closest, but otherwise you just have like spotted bass.
Well, we got like I think we got some spotted bass
Do you have-
in like some of the bigger lakes, and we
Do you have rock
have
bass there?
we have rock bass.
Those have you eaten those?
No,
Those are
have
made-
I don't think
Usually
so.
there's a pretty high limit. Like here, I think it's like 15 or something. If there's a limit, I want to say there may not even be a limit on them. either way, you get a fucking stringer of, about a dozen of those because they're like, like thicker, juicier, like bluegill pretty much.
Yeah.
If you're getting like the decent, like about like, dinner plate size rock bass and keep about a dozen of those and fillet them up, they fillet super easy, super good meat, like for just straight frying up like you're talking about. I really like those. That's one of my favorites. And I don't hear many people talking about eating them either, and they're so plentiful. Like
my brother just bought a bus, and we were talking about taking it down there because it's got inverters and shit on it, and he does a lot of fishing. So we're talking about going back down to Florida, and just hooking like the or hooking up like the fryer or whatever up, and taking the little sinker or whatever, the portable sinker or whatever, water or whatever, and just like having a radio and shit out there and fucking catching fish straight out of the fucking Florida canal and frying it up right there on the side of the damn canal, drinking and partying and shit. I think that sounds like a great trip, really.
That's what I do when I go over to my friend Jonathan's, because the damn pond right there even has like a dock. It's like gravel, it's grown over, but it was like gravel, like little road. Yeah, you can set up a grill, set up fryer, whatever. Always have music jamming and, usually a fire going. Just sit there and fish and catch fish and fry them up or grill them up as soon as you pull them out of the water.
Man, that shit's great.
I've filleted catfish while they're still fucking breathing. Like,
I try not to do that, but catfish are very hard to kill unless you like drive a fucking nail through the head.
Yeah, so it's easier to just fillet them while they're living, as like gruesome as that is.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna keep it
normally, what I do
right
sometimes I take and just cut straight through the spine right there, but their mouth sometimes will still be doing that, so I'll just cut their whole fucking head off, so I don't have to look at it. Just cut the whole thing off. Do that, then pull.
I think the last time I did it, I was at a fucking cottage that was on the water, and they went out in the canoe and caught fish, and I was just drunk and high playing guitar on the deck. And it came back, and my fucking my wife for chilling, and she's Filipino, and she was so happy to fucking descale that fish, get all stinky,
dude.
I didn't
Filipinos, man.
Dude, she smelled like a.
Where'd you get a Filipino? My buddy, my old boss, he loves Filipino women. I mean, loves them. He went, both his last two wives, he went to the Philippines to go get them and bring them back, and married them.
No,
sounds like it worked.
I wouldn't do that. I couldn't afford to do that. It costs money, man. You think it doesn't?
Yeah.
It does.
And it's just funny. You said both of his last two wives. That's
yeah. So the first wife, I went to go stay at his house. I met his wife, his little baby girl, and all that. We were actually coming back from Florida. He had just dropped me off. We worked traveling all over doing commercial flooring, and he was headed back home. His wife was leaving to go to the store with the baby, and a truck ran them off the road into like a bridge overpass, and the car burst into flames, and they couldn't get out, and they both burned up. So he got home wondering where they were and couldn't get in contact with them, and they were dead. He didn't know it. Yeah. And then he was fucked up for a while after that. Even when we would go to jobs, he would take everybody, drop them off. He would go back.
For joking about the way I joked about it, sound like it worked out well for him. I was just like joking about the fact he's two wives and doesn't have one now.
Yeah,
that's horrible. Like, I feel so bad. That's like the worst thing you could have told me.
Yeah, I did that to you on purpose. Yeah, they're fine. No, I'm just joking. No, let's see. Now I'm the bad guy. No, but yeah, it's screwed up, dude. He used to go back, drop us off and go back to the room and just drink himself to sleep And then sometimes he would be late coming to get us. They used to have to call him to come pick us up. He'd come pick us up, or we get a ride back to the room. He'd be like passed out, wake up and eat. And he just like, yeah, it was. But when he got over it, he did the same exact thing. Was chatting with these Filipino chicks, and got one fucking when business slows down in the winter because the concrete gets so cold. Motherfucker booked a flight, went over there to the Philippines. A couple weeks later, comes back to this chick, and then boom, gets married or knocks her up. They get married and have another kid. So he's doing good. He's doing really good now. But he's like this. He's one of these dudes. He's like, man, look. He's like, you just sit there and you stick your tongue in that little Filipino asshole and just eat that little booty hole out and all that kind of shit. Like, man, get the fuck out. I'm trying to fucking eat, man. It's just gross.
Oh God, brings back memories.
Don't get sad and start crying and shit over here, Andy Cope.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Oh man, I gotta get my other Bluetooth. My shit's about to cut off. Leroy Hoots, where in the hell you been? His phone's been cutting out so much I couldn't hear. I finally hear him say something.
He's just been a billboard for Tractor Supply Co.
TSC,
Great.
man, they have one not far from here. I saw
Great advertisement.
I don't know what the fuck.
There's a
man.
Tractor Supply Co. literally like
Speed
in between
getting
my
in and
friend's
out.
house talking about. We only live like 2 miles apart.
There's one on the road to the ranch, Rob. That's the one I went to. It's
You say y'all
because
y'all
where
live
it's
2
at,
miles
it's
apart?
like on the edge of town, but literally
No,
the
he was in
Tractor
Tennessee.
Supply Co. You pass the Tractor Supply Co. and go up this hill, and as soon as you come down the hill, you're literally just in farmland. And like right there on the other side of the hill is the place that my buddy rents out a spot at.
Yeah, my
This big
TSC is
ass,
pretty
like,
cool. I
60-something
have to
acre
go there
farm.
for the ranch sometimes. So this is when I work part time at the ranch, Mark. So
Nice.
my cousin has 20 acres. He's a single guy, and he operates a business from there. Like he owns like a demolition company, and so I kind of help out. I'm like one of the lackeys, I guess.
Good. Good. Well, at least they can't say you lazy. You fucking work. That's good.
I got a cowboy hat. I could pretend. I could
I
pretend.
got a cowboy hat,
I
but
got some cowboy boots. I
don't-
was at the beer store. 2 guys had cowboy boots the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I need to get."
I
some
gotta go
cowboy
have a
boots. Those
smoke.
guys are cool.
It's been like
Yeah.
over an hour. I'll be right back.
they'll be like, go over there and fucking wrangle that calf right there. He's like, oh no, I got
Like,
one.
give me those cowboy boots, Emil, or I take your fucking life, man. There we go. We're in cowboy mode now, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got this in Arizona, man.
He done turned his head around. That's funny. Yes, sir. You look like
Run for you.
like a gangster now.
TSC,
There you
dude.
look.
I love that store.
Yeah. He's a rapper. That's your Hey, look, you have your cap on straight for one band, and when you go to your other band, you turn it sideways like that.
Yeah, next one be the
Yeah.
Shit, I got a ton of them. Right?
Yeah.
We got plenty of bands for plenty of hat positions for sure.
Then when we come back to
Gonna be a
country and
full-
western, then it'll be me, you, and Andy Corp. He's already got the cowboy hat on. You got the Tractor Supply hat on. I got the camouflage on.
You think you love me.
I got camouflage.
Know you think I'm great.
Oh, we got it on lock, man.
Yeah.
Mark, what are
So,
you doing in the country band? What are you feeling?
man, one of my
More of a
favorite
singer, you more of a
songs
drummer, you more
ever.
of a what, guitar player?
Well, I'm a guitar look at her, so
Can we
I'll
get
be
you a
like a
beer bottle and
guitar.
you can slide it up and down the strings as a guitar
Yeah,
six?
yeah. Just don't put a microphone nowhere near the guitar, and I'll impress the shit out of somebody.
I'll just put my cowboy hat on you, just give you a beer and a harmonica, and just like, oh,
They'll be like, "Man, I don't think he's playing the right notes that I'm hearing, but he's
I don't
putting
think
his
I could
heart
play in a country band unless it was slow.
putting his heart and soul
He
into it,
looks
though."
cool as hell, man. Yeah, he looks cool as fuck, man, doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll be doing that, and one of my favorite songs will be. Matter of fact, it was the first song that Leroy Hoots taught me how to play was Hank Williams' "Lost Highway,"
Oh yeah.
and then one of my second favorites would probably be George Jones, "If Drinking Don't Kill Me." Let me see. We could probably hit them two. I'll think of some more. Like Clint Black,
He's
good
got
song.
plenty. Don't let him fool
Yeah.
you. Don't let him fool you. He's plenty in there.
Who?
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got none in there, man.
Yeah. I'm playing, every time I say a song, I start playing it in my head, and then I can't think. That's funny. Yeah, I can't believe Anicorp said they got like fucking, what'd you say, y'all got like 20 fucking guitars?
No, I don't know. I don't know how
That's,
many. Right now, at least there's that many.
dang. I got one. How many guitars you got, Leroy?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
it's
gotta know something, man. I don't know.
25 years of buying guitars, though, man. I haven't bought one for fucking. I bought one in the last 10 years, probably.
Damn.
Which was the gold top one. Someone gave
I
it
gotta
to me.
know something, man. I got rid of a lot of the ones that kind of grew up playing, and the four ones that I want to play moving forward. So I'm trying to I guess I'm thinning out the herd is what I'm saying. But I still got a damn ton. Probably not as much as Anicorp, but we're probably about the same, close to the same.
Well, like
Yeah.
all the guitars together, like acoustic and electric, there's probably 15. There's a banjo and a couple of ukuleles.
Yeah, that's probably
You know.
right. Yeah, I got other strings. Yeah, I got other strings. So I'm probably about the same with you.
You can play a fucking banjo, Anicorp?
I got a violin. I got fiddles. I didn't say that either. From those.
Can you play a banjo?
No.
Oh,
Nice,
dude,
dude.
I want to
barely
hear
play guitar.
some bluegrass music.
Barely play bass. Play a little bit of bass, a little bit of rhythm guitar. That's about it.
Man, I love bluegrass, man.
I like songwriting. I like, not too big on learning how to play shit too much. It's probably why I suck. But yeah. I learned 4 chords and never really went any further. I just started to use them to make songs, and that was it. That's all I wanted to do, right?
All right. Cheers.
7, 2, 1, Smashville. Smashville, Tennessee. They said it on the radio the other day. Sports came on the radio while I was driving, and Smashville, they're up 2-1. I was like, Smashville, yes.
Yeah, they say it like even on like local news and stuff here, like on the radio and shit all year. Like,
I was like, that's cool.
It'll be like a random ad that's not even anything to do with the Predators, and they'll call it Smashville sometimes. I think it's badass. It should just be called Smashville.
Yeah, it was because at the time their fans were
Yeah.
amazing. They were
Yeah,
fucking playing rowdy and they were hitting everyone. They were playing violent for a while there. And then they got the rep and had to keep it up. It's pretty cool.
Back when I was a teenager, all the hood kids called it Cashville.
Yeah, Cashville. Well, I was listening. Struggle Jennings. He was saying like that the Nashville was way different. It was like they sold a lot of drugs and all kind of stuff when he went to prison and stuff like that. And he's like, it was way different before it turned into like this whole music city scene, and they tore down all the Let me go get my damn other earpiece.
Yeah, I was supposed to go get beers when I got up to take a piss and have a smoke, but I shotgunned that last one, so now I gotta go get more.
Yeah,
So excited. I haven't had like my guitar amp here in 3 or 4 years, so I'm pretty excited to be able to play some electric guitar with some actual gain on it. I don't have any pedals, but the gain and the different channels built into this amp are fucking awesome.
What kind of amp you got, brother?
It's I don't know, man. It's just a trainer with 4 10-inch Celestian subs in it. It's like got the same subs in it that in like a Marshall.
Yeah, Selection is good. Good speaker brand. Eminence is also good.
So yeah, both my amps are trainers. I have a trainer bass amp and I have a trainer guitar amp. And then I have a Yorkville PA.
Nice.
And they both, like, I bought this one brand new in like 2001 or 2. It was like $1,300 brand new. And I've never had a fucking problem with it, not once. Except I lost the foot switch pedal. There was a foot switch pedal
Nice.
that you could change the 2 channels. I think it had 2 buttons on it. I lost that. But yeah, and the other amp I paid like $50 for it or something. The bass amp, big cabinet on wheels. Fucking thing never stopped working. Always worked every fucking time I plugged it in. So that's all I care about. So something starts having a problem, if it's an amp, because I'm not attached to amps really. I'm attached. Like my PA was a gift from my first wife and my family members, so I'm kind of attached to that. But everything else, amp wise, like I don't really care. Same with my keyboards. I don't even know where they are right now.
Is trainer kind of like? Is it like PV? Is it a PV kind of?
What, the amp?
Oh, the trainer amps.
Yeah, trainer. Is it like PV or is that kind of where the circuits are based?
I don't know. I just know they're going to play trainer on them. Both the ones I have.
I've heard of trainer before. I don't know a lot about musical instruments, but I've heard of them before.
I've never played them. That's why I'm curious. I've never. That's cool. I usually play a triple Mr. Boogie triple rectifier, if I can say the words right. That's my go-to.
Hey, a couple more fucking screwdrivers, you won't be able to say it.
Venue, the need for sound.
Oh, there's my amp right there. Fuck.
Hey, it's illegal to cough in 2023. I was almost saying 2022.
Fuck sakes.
That's gonna be better.
I didn't know it was illegal to cough.
Yeah. You're going to jail, bud. I'm reporting you.
There's the link in the private
good run,
Leroy. The link in the private chat, Leroy. That's the fucking link. I tried to drop the link without a wrench, but that was fucking me not thinking.
That's the wrong link, man. That looks porn.
No, it's my amp.
No, that's 2 girls kissing.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Keep trying to.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There
the
we go.
link in the
Okay.
private chat was so you can click on it and see my
You
amp.
got to
It's a picture of
give
my
me a
amp.
little bit of grace period on.
So
that.
it's a YCV80Q custom valve 4x10 combo amp.
Okay. I got it.
So it would be like it's a combo. It can be an amp and a head or whatever.
14, man.
Cabinet. I really like this amp though.
Oh, cool, man. A 14. Yeah.
You might want to close that.
If you look at the pictures, there's 3 pictures. You can see the back of it where it has all the plugins and stuff. They don't show you a picture of the top where all the knobs are though, really. But yeah, it's got those. The key is the 4 Celestrian subs.
Which one? One of them is a dry hop Japanese rice lager. The other is a Belgian style blonde ale.
Hey, dude, those blonde ales, they're good.
This one's made in Nashville too. It's a local. I don't know where this one is from. It's like the most random ass looking can too, like the chopsticks on it and shit. Oh yeah, I guess that's the company right there. Shreveport, Louisiana. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, with
But yeah, it's a dry hop
can.
Japanese rice lager. It's actually really good. I haven't had one in a while. I think that's the last one I have.
There ain't no Japs in Louisiana.
I know, that's what I was saying. That's like the most random place I could have thought it to be from. And then I also have these Narragansett shandies. I got a cherry one and then a lemon one.
Yeah, fuck was I gonna say? That blonde ale, a buddy of mine down here, he's got he turned me on to this Guinness Baltimore Blonde or something like that. That shit was pretty good. I don't like Guinness or Heineken or none of that. And that Guinness Baltimore Blonde was good.
See,
but I'm really, if I drink anything other than like Miller Lite, Budweiser, I'll drink like Old E or Coke 45, or I'll drink on like my other beers. I love IPAs or double IPAs.
Yeah, I love IPAs as well.
Yeah,
I like all different craft beers. I pretty much will try anything. I like buying singles if I can, but I'll like buy 6-pack of something if it sounds like something I might like. Even stuff outside of my comfort zone at times. But like I try a lot of different types of beer. Because if you don't try, you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. And I've had some beers honestly that I thought I was gonna hate and ended up loving them, and then I bought some that I thought I was gonna love and ended up hating them. So like if you don't try it, you honestly don't know.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's like I said, that's how I found that Baltimore Blonde or whatever. Because I told him, I was like, I don't like Guinness. He was like, you might like it, taste it. And I tasted it. I was like, dude, that's all right. You know, I don't know what the hell a blonde ale is, but it was good.
This one's not just a regular blonde ale. This is a Belgian style blonde ale. So it's like going to be more of a wheat beer, like a wheat ale. This is different. It's like it has the crispness of a regular blonde ale, but like the wheatiness of like a Blue Moon. I don't know if
I don't like Blue Moon.
Without the citrus or anything, but just like the I don't know. It's hard to describe, but
I know what you're talking about. Wheat, like the wheat flavor, like the cereal, like
no, it's like
what's that cereal called that tastes like straight fucking wheat?
Honestly, the wheat though, like in a beer, like because of the fermented flavor, it kind of has almost a banana flavor. I used to describe like certain Hefeweizens. I can't remember what brand it was that I got, but one of the particular brands of Hefeweizen beer that I would get from them tasted like banana runts. Like that's like one of the best descriptions I could give.
Oh,
And
Qqqq.
ever since I thought that like all wheat beers I can taste that certain like banana note too. Like I don't know if other people are getting that or if it's just like a mental thing from like that one particular beer, but it kind of has almost a banana runts type, like that chalky banana flavor. I don't know.
Yeah, I love IPA, man. I like the only
Do you
thing
like East Coast or West Coast style IPAs? Are you more into like
I like
piney, bitter
around.
hoppy or like
I like it really hoppy.
yeah,
Only
but are
one
you
that
are you into bitter piney like soapy hoppy flavor or like more fruity tropical juicy flavors?
the like the I don't know. I
Well,
would think the
typically,
bitter
typically
hoppy.
IPAs either taste kind of like soap or pine trees or like, pineapple and like crazy tropical fruits.
Yeah, I would think probably the more bitter. They taste really hoppy.
Yeah, you like East Coast style IPAs.
Yeah. I don't like the ones that are like the one they had that's called supposed to taste like weed or something. That's
Oh,
probably
the
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 only
yeah, the
IPA I
Sweetwater.
didn't
You're in
like.
Georgia. The Sweetwater.
Yeah,
They have like the G13 one. Which
yeah,
there was a few other different flavors, but the
yeah,
IPA one
yeah,
was
yeah. That was
G13.
Sweetwater. Yeah, but I didn't like that one. And it's called something else. They got another one,
It wasn't the
Haze or some shit
G13.
like that.
The G13 one was a black can with like a fish that was like a
No,
skeleton. And then
no.
there was like some mango kush something one.
Yeah, some shit like that.
And
But yeah, I didn't like those. But they're regular IPA, and then I think
yeah, I love
I
regular
had like a double
IPA.
IPA. I forgot who made it. It was really good. That I can't. I haven't tasted a double IPA that good in a long time. Very. I don't know. IPAs you got to have I guess a taste for it.
I have
But
one that you would probably really like that's along that like hop profile that's a double IPA and it's from Nashville brewery. It's called Bearded Iris, and the one that I have is called Ever Clever, and it's a double IPA. It's like 8% or something. They're
yeah.
expensive. Like they're like $15 for a 4 pack of 16s.
Hey, if you give it to me, I'll definitely drink it. I don't, as long as I ain't got to pay for it. I'm not paying no fucking $15
No,
for
what
beers.
I was gonna say is I like at the grocery store. I wait until like if they're like stocking and like a pack falls and like one beer busts or something, they'll throw all the like whatever's loose into like the mixed 6 pack section.
Yeah,
And so I watch that shit like a hawk. Like whenever I go in that store, like I know they have their little mixed 6 pack section where it's like
yeah,
$9.99
like Kroger.
for
Yeah,
Kroger, and it's like $9.99 for a 6 pack. And sometimes you'll find some beers in there that are like those $15 4 packs of 6.
yeah, yeah.
Whenever I see that, I'll grab every one of them
Still,
and throw them in there.
yeah. It's like I don't give a fuck. You can have all these. I just want this one right here. I ain't paying fucking $7 for one fucking beer.
No, but when you get that mixed 6 pack and you get a bunch of those dank beers like that, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those beers, it's like they have them in 4 packs, and 6 packs. Yeah, you're talking 15, 16, $17 for these beers. I mean, it's fucking beer, man. You know?
Yeah, it's insane. Some of the like really popular breweries and stuff, their 4 packs of 16-ounce cans go up to like $25. Like buying it directly, like pulling up to the brewery for a release because their shit sells only from the like brewery and it sells out the day they fucking put it out. Like within hours, there's fucking lines wrapped around the building and shit. Some of those places, like one particular brewery that's in Indiana, 450 North. that shit, like all these people go and literally just fill up the whole backs of SUVs and fucking trucks and shit with these beers that are $25 a 4-pack, like from the fucking brewery. But then they're going and they've got like these Instagram pages and shit, like reselling them for like $10 a can. So they're like taking a $25 4-pack and, you know, almost doubling their money on it.
Yeah. I mean, I could see doing that if you're going to make money on it, but not to fucking drink it. I mean, how can you enjoy something that you basically got fucked in the butt for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess that's why
I couldn't enjoy drink. I mean, you could be like
resell them just
the
so
first few sips. You'll be like, "Oh, I'm so classy," or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? And then a dude shows up with a fucking 12-pack he bought for like $10, and he's sitting there getting fucking hammered, throwing back beers, and you got like a 4-pack or a 6-pack, and you pay like fucking $5 more than he did. You're like, get the fuck out of here. I'm never doing this shit again. That's why I can't do it. I just realized how fucking, dude, men can't even do the fucking beer sign. That shit looks gay and can't even do that no more. Looks like you're sucking dick or some shit. That's some teenage shit, but I just thought about that. I was like, nah, stop doing that. Somebody's gonna fucking say something. That high school screws you up, man.
It can.
Yeah. It's like it determines all your little shit that you do. Or people fucking with you about certain stuff. It like makes you subconsciously think certain ways. I don't know. That's weird.
So, Auntie, have you loosened up enough for it?
Not as bad as the YouTube.
We missed 420. At least do a shot.
Yeah, I was just reading about the history of my amps. Sorry. Yeah, hold on.
420. Hell.
Oh, it was 420 somewhere 3 minutes ago. Not here. I mean, it's 11:24 here.
Mark, smoke a blunt. Don't be a cop.
12:24.
He was a hippie.
I just got some.
Jesus didn't do drugs.
He does now.
I got some new. The strain I got today is
come with me, my
great
son. Do drugs for Christ. Cheers, boys.
You're sick. You're a sick lobster killing bastard.
That was a nice cool one there.
Boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you drinking?
Mine was some local whiskey. Bib and Tucker.
Coming for you. Believe in the firmament. I'm coming for you.
Coming for you.
Bringing you up.
That Bib and Tucker is made.
He's got a Jesus candle. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's got a Jesus candle.
I got Jesus. He's on my side. I'm getting high. Drinking rye.
Auntie, this one's
you know what's funny? I watched all them things about Jesus. He didn't go and like talk to people who were like all goody two shoes. He went to like the slums of everywhere and got like the worst of the worst people that everybody hated, and that's the people that he hung out with. That's weird. It's a great story.
Auntie, this one's made from where that one dude that fucking came around.
You're right.
You and everybody, they're like, he's a fucking cop. Watch out.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a joke, but like, they never came back around. But that dude, Muggsy, you remember that dude? Muggsy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff's made where he lives. It's because he's like I'm like pretty sure he's in Colombia. I know where that is. It's a ways away. It's like a scummy area too, but that's from Colombia.
Cool, man.
Go figure with the name Columbia, it would be a scummy area. It's rough though. You can get cheap fucking housing out there though. Like, rent's not bad.
Where are you talking about? Where is it called?
Columbia, Tennessee.
I ain't never. I heard of Columbia, South Carolina.
No, it's a scummy fucking hood ass town that's like.
I got a question about Tennessee. The only thing I like about Tennessee are the mountains. Some of your artists like Upchurch, Struggle, Jelly Roll. One thing I don't like, or I was trying, not that I don't like it, I was trying to figure out why the hell do y'all have a Paris, Tennessee?
I don't know. There's a fucking Boston, Tennessee too, because my buddy was driving around high as fuck. Literally, I'm not even making this up. My buddy was driving around high as fuck and just hitting back.
Who the hell was naming towns?
He got so lost out in the fucking hills that he didn't know where he was, and he pulled over at some like old fucking. He described it as like a Andy Griffith style, like Andy Griffith show like fucking style gas station on the side of the road. They'd been there since like the 50s, and he like asked the guy.
You pull up and it like makes a chirp sound.
Hey, you're in Boston, and then he was like, "What?" Because he was so high, like he didn't expect that answer. And the guy was like, "Yeah, you're in Boston." And then he got back in the car and he called me and he was like, "I need you to do some Google for me because I don't know where the fuck I am, and this guy at this gas station just told me I'm in Boston."
He's like, "Man, I know I'm high, but I must have been driving for a long fucking way. This car's got great
he
fucking."
He didn't even drive that far though. It's just
MPG.
like some little like hole in the wall place that was just like he popped up there, but he didn't know where he was or how to get back. And the guy told him he was in Boston.
I'm pretty sure there's a Paris.
Hey, listen. If somebody's got a southern drawl, you ain't in fucking Boston.
No, but that's just like a funny ass answer. Like when you ask somebody where
you're not in Canada.
Hey, you're in Boston. Wait a minute, something ain't right here.
I saw like another one of the funniest fucking like names of something around here is there's a road, and I forget how far away it is. I was joking with Metal 40 about how you should move there, and then I looked it up, and there was actually like this double wide trailer that was for rent that was like a really good deal. But it's this road that's literally called Tater Peeler Road. I'm not even kidding. I saw it in the newspaper, like in the yard sale section. There was a yard sale, and it was on Tater Peeler Road. I was like, wait, there's actually a road named Tater Peeler Road. And the funniest part is when I Googled it and looked it up, Tater Peeler Road, that ends in the Chicken Road.
I almost got shot down here when I used to deliver pizza on this road called Booger's Hill.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I show up to what the Google told me to go to, and somebody's at the door, and I had on all black and like with the one little Pizza Hut emblem on my head thing and on my shirt, and the guy looks out, sees me in all black at the thing, goes right behind the door in the closet, grabs a fucking rifle, and opens the door. It's like, "What the fuck do you want?" I said, "You order pizza?" He's like, "What?" "No, I ain't ordered no damn pizza." I was like, "Is this so and so and so and so address?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Well, this is where my GPS took me." He's like, "That's next door." I was like, "All right, have a nice night." And he's just standing there with a gun and just like, "What the fuck's going on? Why are you here at like 11:30 at night? The kids are screaming, his wife's yelling. There's this guy in all black fucking banging on the front door." I was, oh man. And then look, I go next door and they're like, over here. They were at like a window. It was like some teenagers or some shit. And they were like had a window open. "Yeah, man, thanks, They gave me like a $5 tip, I think. They're just like, "You want a beer? You want to come in and drink a beer?" I was like, no, I'm working. You sure, man? We got plenty of beer and all this kind of shit. And I'm thinking, I used to drink a lot back then too. And I was like, man, I really want to could use a beer right now. The motherfucker just tried to fucking kill me. I could really use a beer right now and a cigarette. I was like, no, I'm good. And I gave him their shit and left. But Boogers Hill.
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to think of another fucking crazy ass street down here.
Yeah,
There's a lot
some
of crazy
funny-ass
street
ones
names.
out here, but I swear I think that like still to this day the funniest one. And I've never even been on that road, but Tater Peeler Road. That's pretty good. There's a lot of great ones, but that's great.
Yeah, the guy I listen to this comedy, the guy Ned, he's got one where he calls this guy because the guy went to the courts or something and got this property owner was naming streets on his property, and one of the streets was like at the corner of one of the intersecting streets, and the name of the street that he named was like Cow Shit Lane. And so he's like, he called him. He's like, hey, I'm calling about the guy, or you're trying to get the guy to something about naming the street Cow Shit Lane. He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Well, what's up with that? He's like, that street was in public vicinity. He's like, but that's his property, ain't it? He said, yeah. He's like, well, then I think he should be able to name that street whatever the fuck he wants to. Then he's like, that street was in public vicinity of kids and da da da. And he's like, I got 2,000 acres and I'm gonna do some street naming of my own. And the guy was like, I'll get them signs taken down too. And he's like, tells him, I'll tell you how to get here. He's like, you go up Lick My Dick Drive, take a left on fucking Fuck Your Mom Boulevard, another right on whatever, naming all these streets. And then the guy's like saying all this shit. He's like, suck my dick. And then he's like, suck my dick. Why? That's crazy. That's the street I live on. then he starts playing music, and he said, "You gonna drive down to Suck My Dick Avenue? I sure do hope you swallow." So y'all know that song? You know, it don't have them lyrics. It don't have them lyrics, but yeah.
Yeah, Electric Avenue.
Electric Avenue.
Yeah. Electric Avenue, yeah. Yeah, that dude was
Eddie Grant.
pissed.
Annie Court, man, can you play us some Electric Avenue, please?
No, I cannot play Electric Avenue.
You got
We'll play Suck My Dick Avenue.
Yeah, how about we play this fucking game? Suck my cock.
I think I'm gonna go take a leak and have a smoke, and I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, if I played that game earlier, I wouldn't be on here.
Back them off. Fuck.
Hey, cool.
Did everyone fucking die at the same time?
No.
Well, I don't really care if you hate me, you see, 'cause I'm just a country boy from the state of Tennessee. A little bit rowdy on the crazy side. I got a little bit of smoke and a whole lot of wine, yeah. Well, I once met this gal. I thought she'd be my bride. Then I found her with some other guy. And now I'm drinking and drugging and having lots of fun. I always carry around my loaded shotgun. And if you think I'm gonna have a bad time, I got a little bit of smoke and a whole lot of wine, yeah.
That's nice, dude.
That's for Mark.
That's nice picking, though. You did some nice, really good picking.
I'm not good right now.
Well, I'm not either. I don't think any of us are good, but you did. You sounded good.
That guitar always sounds good.
Is that a Yamaha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
74 Yamaha 4G11.
Yep.
Jumbo
I thought me and you were Yamaha brothers, man. I'm a Yamaha fanatic. I love Yamaha guitars.
Yeah. I never had an electric one. I've played them. I had one in my possession for a while and a bass, but I never actually. All of my Yamahas are acoustic.
Yeah, mine too. I've never had an electric either, but they're like tanks, dude. I mean, they sound really good and they are workhorses. I mean, they're just, I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say about them. They feel good. They play good. Action's good. Everything.
Yeah, I've never done shit to that guitar except change the strings, and it's always bright and fucking plays every goddamn note.
FG331, man. It's my favorite.
That's like the smaller version of my guitar.
Yeah, it's a parlor size. But dude, I love this guitar. I mean, if I had to, I've played more songs on that guitar than any guitar on that fucker.
And that's the same way I am.
It's where I see it usually when I'm. Yeah. You can't. Well, apparently my internet issue is fixed. I don't know what the fuck was going on earlier. Sorry, guys. Kept going in and out and shit.
Mark's in the Matrix. He muted himself.
Yeah, he's like dodging fucking red pill, blue pill, man.
Yeah. Got caught in the porn web.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
I probably got to go live and do my regular live stream, though. It's about that time.
Go for it, dude. Hell, I appreciate you stopping by, man. That's awesome. Awesome to see
Not
you.
like you don't know when I go live every
shit.
night. It's not like you don't know what time I go fucking live.
Right. Yeah, I'm getting ready to cut this.
You know, just after midnight. Anyway, that's just after midnight's when I go live because I work till 11 o'clock at night every fucking night usually. So today's my day off. I didn't work, so I just went and got some gear from the studio, trying to clean it up, do little things, you know.
Well, brother, I'm really happy that you jumped into live. I really appreciate it.
Well, I saw you were live, and I was like, "You're the best." Fuck yeah, I'll jump.
You go do you on here. I don't know.
No, I've known you forever, man. You're a fucking super nice, good guy, man. I have respect.
No.
Always.
Same here.
Yeah. Same with Mark.
Man.
You'll always kind of asshole, but...
Man, I thought you were this sweet, gentle guy, Andy Corp. Then I found out you torture lobsters and shit, so I'm having second thoughts.
Hey, man, that lobster fucking pissed me off after we got high.
I thought he sewed pillows and shit for a living. And now I find out he's like Jeffrey Dahmer's seafood, you know.
You ain't eat Filipino pussy till after you fed it live tortured.
Good Lord.
he's like, baby, bust it open. I need to dip my lobster in that thing
Mark,
first.
That's
his butter.
Yeah, it's good seeing you guys. I got to do my regular live stream. It's about that time.
All right.
I'm down to join up.
So
Oh,
fucking
good
Happy New Year and fucking I don't
God.
see you, you know.
What are you going for?
Fucking rock and roll every fucking
Mark,
day
do you
for
have
you
the link
guys.
to it? Do you have the
Yeah,
link to
man.
his
And it's
channel?
going live, Mark. So I'm gonna
Freedom is the only
let's see
way,
if anybody-
brothers and sisters.
All right. All right. Cheers,
Mark,
guys.
do you have the link to his new channel?
No.
It's
Give Mark the link. I don't
me?
have a wrench, so I can't drop links.
No, I don't. I don't have the link to the new channel now.
just give me a second.
All right, Rob's gonna hook you guys up with the link. I'm gonna set up the live stream. Peace, y'all. Love you, fuckers.
I was hurting kind of where the live stuff went. All right.
Hang on.
See you, love.
Mark, don't go anywhere. Leroy, don't do anything. I'm going as fast as I can.
Well.
Nah, man, we're patient, bro. I ain't doing nothing but drinking.
I know. I'm just saying. don't do nothing.
I ain't fast enough, bro. I need you to pick it up. You know.
Well, I'm gonna do it two different directions, and I had to do it off.
Of course, Mark gonna tell you some shit.
I need you to hurry. This is,
All right.
it's a time sensitive
Mark is
matter,
an
as they
asshole,
say.
dude.
It's a time sensitive matter.
Since I have a link or a wrench, I can do this, and I can post it there. But then I can also come over here, and then I can take it and I can post it directly into.
I don't mean to be
Dude,
hasty,
you fucking crack
but
me up, Mark. I'm telling
you. Hold on.
I put in the private chat and in the YouTube chat, so it's in both chats.
All right, gotcha. All right, let me.
Let's wait and see if Mark figured it out. I put it in two places. That way, if the private chat isn't good enough, it's in the YouTube chat.
Right there it is.
And apparently, I got a little bit of
copy and
whiskey here.
paste here.
Look at this.
Is that
look at
the new channel or something?
Yeah, it says Scum TV channel.
Nice,
but,
dude.
Yeah, this is from this glass blower that I'm friends with. But it was a custom hand blown shot glass.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck. And it's got
I
his signature on the bottom, dated and shit.
Yeah. What is it?
It's a shot glass. Yeah.
Nice.
But it's from a glass blower. Actually, this jar is made by the same dude. It's like gold and silver fuming over like a cobalt blue glass with like a different color.
So is with the glass blowing, is that painted afterwards or?
No, that's all glass. Different. That actually the color on this is gold and silver fuming. So actually taking gold and silver like precious metal, and you can see through the side of the jar, it's a blue glass, but then has the fuming over it with those are little bubbles, air traps in it, and then some fucking fire sunset sherbet inside of it. That stuff smells like a skunk's asshole.
Well, I know what a skunk's asshole smells like, so I wouldn't want to be nowhere near that, man. I drive down some roads, especially in South Carolina, in the backwoods, and if you forget to turn that recirculate on or accidentally bump it, and it could be fucking pitch black in the morning, and you'll pass by a damn skunk you didn't even know was there, and that shit starts blowing up through the damn air conditioner.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And the worst is if you actually hit it and then it fucking the stink stays on it.
Yeah, it stays on you. Dude, it was a truck that pulled up. I was in at McCoy in where the fuck is that?
Mark, did you get the link that I posted?
I have no idea. Let's see here.
I put
Yes,
it
I
in
did.
private- I put it in the private chat, and I
Scum
also put it in the
TV.
regular YouTube chat.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was somewhere in South Carolina. Can't believe I can't remember what city fucking McCoy's in. It's somewhere around. It's like in between Greenwood and fuck, I don't know. Well, anyway, so I was making a delivery out there. I get out of my truck, and this pickup truck pulls up. It's a contractor, and I'm going inside to go take a piss, and I'm walking by this truck, and I'm like, God damn, that truck smells like he's got like 2 or 3 dead skunks in the bed of the fucking pickup truck. I mean, that shit was loud, man. I'm like, damn, how is that lady? A lady's just sitting in there talking on the phone. I'm like, God damn, that bitch sitting in there. I'd have got out and started running down the fucking street or something. I mean, it smelled fucking terrible. Had the whole goddamn yard smelling like fucking skunk. And so,
Could have just been some loud ass weed though.
yeah, it could have been. Yeah,
Could have
well,
been, man. You
I
never
tell
know,
you,
right?
yeah, it could have been some loud ass
They
weed, but
smell
I tell you
so
what,
similar. Like it's just too close.
yeah, well, that
Yeah, it's
I've
hard.
had weed
Sometimes,
that literally
sometimes you can
actually
tell.
smelled 100%.
You get a
like
fresh
fucking
raw
skunk.
skunk.
if any weed smells like that, you won't be out of jail for long because that you won't be
Yeah,
hard to find.
well, you won't want to win you.
They'll be
Yeah, you
like,
don't want
God
to
damn,
win.
come here,
Some of
put your hands behind your back.
I had
sometimes
shit that
them
was
damn
so
skunks
loud in high
they
school.
stink like a
I was
mother.
smoking it. I was smoking it indoors in my bedroom with the door closed, the front door to the house closed. The whole house was closed off, and I only smoked a couple bowls with one of my friends. But it was like I don't remember what strain it was, but it was some skunky ass smelling shit. And one of my friends was coming over, and he was skateboarding over, and he got to the top of the hill about almost a block away from my house, and he was like, "Dude, as soon as I got to the top of the hill, I could smell that shit." And the whole way down the fucking hill, it just got louder and louder until I pulled up to your house. And I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, no windows were open or anything. Like, inside of my room with the door closed, and then down the hallway and out the front door.
You know what? That probably is what they're doing.
It out, man.
That's a great marketing thing. It sounds disgusting, but it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. People do all kind of crazy stuff to get people higher or make stuff seem like it's more extravagant. What if they're extracting like skunk, like actual skunk odor out of their little defense sack and putting it in their weed and mixing that shit up? And it's like, we call this something, something. And then, but it's actual fucking skunk, like the skunk spray.
Nah. I don't think that's ever been done. That's a creative.
I don't know if a motherfucker can smell it through a goddamn cinder block wall. It might be some skunk spray.
All I know is that shit
man.
I used to get back done was so fucking stinky. You couldn't
that'd be knocking on that wall, right? Hey, man, let me get a hit of that.
Yeah, eventually.
It's like a fucking
fellas.
polar bear. I smell that
I'm
shit
cut
through
this
the
one off,
concrete.
man. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, man, good to see y'all. I'm
Mark,
gonna catch y'all both probably on Annie's live, but I'm gonna end this one.
All right.
All right.
Good to see you, Leroy. Good seeing you too, Mark. Y'all have a good one. I guess I'll catch y'all over there.
You. Mark, did you get that link?
Yeah, I got it. I'm headed over there.
Cheers, Leroy.
Cheers.
Burger Bob. You're awesome, brother. Thanks, Burger Bob. Cheers, brother. All right, man. Well, I guess I'll see you over there on Andy's Live if you still want to hang out.
Yeah, it's
I guess
up
my
right
buddies,
now.
they didn't make it, man. They lightweights, man. They didn't make it.
They couldn't make it through. Listen, I said, was that bottle when they got on? He was doing this right here with his fingers. How much liquor was left in that fucking bottle? The other guy,
Oh,
not James, the other guy, and he's like,
you
"Hey,
talking about
this. He
John?
was doing this right there, and then I was like, "You over there? My wife's calling."
Oh, okay. I'll see you over there.